Your Majesty, we have a problem. The sixth prince has troops surrounding the palace. He says he'll send you to your death tonight. No way, I just got transported here and now I'm facing a coup? Now that I'm the Emperor of Great Tang, I can't let Great Tang fall on my watch. Little Lin, how many troops do we have left? 80? 80 men. 800,000 should be enough. Follow me. We'll fight our way out. Your Majesty, no. Not 800,000. 80. 80? Looks like I'm doomed tonight. Where's the system? I even transmigrated with one. It should at least have something to save me. Ding! The All Realms Emperor system is now bound. The host may check in once a month. And summon once. Check in now? Check in. Congratulations, host. Check-in successful. You've received a check-in reward. 100,000 Snow Dragon Cavalry. The 100,000 Snow Dragon Cavalry has assembled outside the capital. 100,000 Snow Dragon Cavalry. This deadly situation tonight. I'll handle it. The host has one summon available. Summon now? Summon. Congratulations, host. Summoning successful. Cao Zhenchun, perfected first rank Vajra realm. Power assessment. Great Tang's top expert. Perfected first rank Vajra realm. Across all of Great Tang, few could stand against him. System. Where's Cao Zhenchun now? Cao Zhenchun is inside the palace, heading to the host's side. Come out with me, tonight. I'll show them who truly rules Great Tang.
His Majesty is suddenly so calm.
Could he really have a hidden trump card? Your Highness, the palace gates are breached. Once tonight is over, the throne will be yours. Commander Hu, tonight you call me Your Highness. I won't hold it against you. But after tonight, what will you call me? Holy crap! I kneel before Your Majesty. Old Sixth is calling himself Emperor already. Isn't he getting ahead of himself? Second brother, my 50,000 troops have surrounded the palace. What can you possibly use against me? Just 50,000 rabble. I don't even consider them a threat. You're about to die, yet you still boast. Li Shu, you are a corrupt and incompetent ruler, unworthy of your position. Today I shall act for our ancestors and depose you, this tyrant. Why trouble Your Majesty with a trivial matter like this? I'll handle it for you. Tyrant, let me take your worthless life. Old Cow should be here by now. Who goes there? What are you? Marquis Hu is a second-rank grandmaster. Yet this man killed him with one move. Could this old eunuch have reached the first-rank Vajra realm? This old servant, Cao Zhenchun, greets Your Majesty. Cao Zhenchun, the sixth prince, led a rebellion. How should he be dealt with? Kill him. No mercy. Leave him alive. I want him alive. Protect His Majesty. Hurry. Li Xiu, you dare touch me. The 50,000 troops outside won't let you get away with this. Those 50,000 rebels are your only advantage? That's right. As long as I die, they'll flatten the inner palace in an instant. Cao Zhenchun, watch him. I want him to see with his own eyes how those 50,000 rebels are wiped out. How is that possible? All the troops in the capital are under my control. Where did this cavalry come from? It's over. The entire 50,000-man army is gone. This coup has failed completely. Your Majesty, the sixth prince has confessed everything. This is the list of the traitors. Please review it, Your Majesty. Half the civil and military officials at court have actually sided with the sixth prince? Issue my decree. Order the 100,000 Snow Dragon Cavalry to seal all 4 gates at once. At tomorrow's court, I'll wipe out this entire cabal. General Su, with the sixth prince ascending today. You'll be the emperor's maternal uncle. The new emperor's ascension wouldn't be possible without all your contributions. We'll rely on all of you to support the new emperor from now on. Last night, when we forced our way into the palace, I did most of the work. Once the sixth prince takes the throne, I'll be the court's top power broker.
His Majesty is here.
Is 'tis Majesty? My dear ministers, seeing me still alive, are you disappointed? You're joking, Your Majesty. Your Majesty is in perfect health. We couldn't be happier. Why would we be disappointed? General Su, as the sixth prince's maternal uncle, you must know quite a bit about his attempt to force his way into the palace last night. The sixth prince rebelled? He's always been a loyal, honest man. How could he commit such treason? If I'd known, I'd have stopped him, even at the cost of my life. The sixth prince seemed loyal on the surface, but he was a wolf in sheep's clothing. Thankfully, Your Majesty put down the rebellion. Otherwise, the consequences would have been unthinkable. No need to swear loyalty. That wretched son has exposed the entire rebel faction. I know exactly who is loyal and who rebelled. I know perfectly well. Impossible! Court Counselor Liu Zi, Guerrilla General Su Kun, Vice Minister of War Guo Tai, Cavalry General Su Lushan. These 17 officials are all the chief conspirators. Their entire clans will be executed. Your Majesty, we're innocent. Take them away. You snot-nosed brat. You think you can wipe out my clan? You're not worthy. What? What realm are you in? Don't bother chasing him. He won't survive. They didn't follow me. I still have a chance to escape. The Snow Dragon Banner. By His Majesty's command, we execute the traitors. Your Majesty, the traitor Su Lushan has been executed. Su Lushan was already at the peak of the second rank and was about to reach the Vajra realm. Yet he couldn't even escape the palace. Rest assured, my loyal ministers, I only execute rebels. As long as you're loyal to me, you'll be safe. The sixth prince's rebels have been put to death. Everyone left in this hall is a loyal subject of Your Majesty. Loyal subjects? The list I just read only named the ringleaders. I still have a list of accomplices. Cao Zhenchun, how many are on that list? Your Majesty, there are 108 in total. 108? It seems this golden hall is nearly filled with traitors. Your Majesty, this is the sixth prince's ploy to sow discord. He wants to use your hand to kill every official, leaving the court with no one to serve. Why panic? If I kill you all, who will serve me? Your Majesty is wise. We have no intention of betraying Your Majesty, since you're all loyal subjects. I'll give you a chance to prove it. The treasury is empty. The 100,000 Snow Dragon cavalry's pay will be your responsibility. This old minister will offer half his fortune to serve the court. Only half? It seems Grand Tutor Saima isn't as loyal as I imagined. This old minister will hand over his entire fortune to the court. Good. Grand Tutor, your devotion to the state is admirable. No wonder you're the court's most loyal subject. All civil and military officials here. Surely the Grand Tutor isn't the only loyal subject? I will donate my entire fortune. We will all donate our entire fortunes to serve our country. But, Grand Tutor, that's our entire fortune. All these years of work were for nothing. Only you know how much wealth you own. Even the Ministry of Justice couldn't uncover it all. We'll decide how much to hand over. Excellent point, Grand Tutor. Those old foxes agreed far too quickly. They just want to fool me with their declared assets. Too bad they miscalculated. Cao Zhenchun, this old servant is here. I intend to establish the Eastern Depot, to police all officials, and oversee the entire realm. The court, the people, and the martial world All will be under its watch. Cao Zhenchun, you will be its first chief director. This old servant will do everything he can, not to let your majesty down. The officials' assets will be thoroughly investigated by the Eastern Depot. I want their entire fortunes, not just what they show on paper. Give me the results within 3 days. If this task isn't completed within 3 days, you may take my head. Go. Wang Zi's declared assets total less than 100 taels. Yet he secretly moved 500,000 taels. Quite the Sima Yi. Sima Yi's hidden fortune is worth 10 million taels. It's richer than my treasury. Organize the evidence. At tomorrow's court session, I will wipe out these parasites. Chief Censor Liu Yuan. Total assets worth 4,080 taels of silver. Liu Tong, Grand Judge of the Court of Judicial Review, 3,500 taels. Wang Zi, Secretary, 100 taels.
He hid 500,000 taels.
Yet handed over only 100. Do you really take me for a fool? Grand Tutor Sima Yi's total assets amount to… No need to read it. Grand Tutor Sima is the richest man in court. His total fortune is 28 million taels. Rich enough to rival a nation. Your Majesty, did you add an extra 0? Grand Tutor Sima denies it. Cao Zhenkang tell him exactly how much wealth he owns. The Eastern Depot has found that Sima Yi owns over 40 mansions and 300,000 mu of fertile land. His total fortune is at least 28 million taels. 28 million taels? Grand Tutor Sima, could you amass this fortune on a court salary alone? Your Majesty, I'm innocent. I can't claim to be spotless, but I could never possess such a vast fortune. This is slander. The evidence is conclusive. There's no room for denial. The Eastern Depot hasn't only exposed you. It has the fortunes of every official in my hands. The evidence is ironclad, and you still dare argue. Guards, seize Sima Yi, strip him of his office as Grand Tutor, confiscate his entire fortune, execute him on an appointed day. Your Majesty, you can't kill me. My younger brother Sima Chong commands 200,000 troops in Huainan. If you kill me, Huainan will rebel. You dare threaten me? Drag him out and behead him at once. Draft the edict now. Strip Sima Chong of his post as Huainan military governor. Order him to come to the capital and await punishment. Defy the edict, and I'll execute him too. Spare us, Your Majesty. We were just led astray for a moment. We never meant to deceive Your Majesty. As high-ranking court officials, you only know how to amass wealth, not serve the realm. If the Tang is to rise again, I must first clear the parasites from this court. No destruction, no rebirth. Those who embezzled over 1 million taels, execution. Over 100,000 taels, dismissal and investigation. Over 10,000 taels, demotion. Carry it out at once. From this day on, if any official dares embezzle in secret, once confirmed, they will be executed, no matter the amount. Your Majesty, fewer than 30% of court officials remain. Every department has severe vacancies. I'm afraid the government can't keep running. Department vacancies. First, select capable officials from each prefecture to fill them. Then proclaim it to the realm. Restore the imperial exams. Recruit talent far and wide. The court killed my brother, and now strips me of my post. They summon me to the capital. Li Xiu killed a few civil officials, and thinks he can suppress me? The Huainan governor commands 200,000 troops. Why obey that little emperor's edict? I volunteer to lead troops north and take the capital. You can rule as military governor and ascend the throne. Why deploy 200,000 troops? I have a plan. I can take the capital for you without bloodshed. Mr. Su, what's your brilliant plan? My spring and autumn sect excels in mystical arts. I'll go to the capital myself, kill the little emperor, then disguise myself and replace him. Then the capital and court will be yours. With your help, sir, how could our great cause fail? When will you leave, sir? At once. I'll succeed within 2 days. I'll wait in Yangzhou for your good news. If Su Jingzong can replace Li Shu, the capital will be mine for the taking. Security is tight indeed. But it can't stop me. Who is that? When did he appear? I didn't sense him at all. I'm already a Vajra realm master. Yet that old eunuch hurt me with one palm strike. You survived one strike from me. Not bad. I'll give you one chance. Castrate yourself now and join the Eastern Depot. I need talent like you. Damn eunuch dog. How dare you insult me? Yin Yang Qi transforming palm. How is this possible? The Yin Yang ultimate palm is my last trump card. Yet I still can't stop him. Since when did the Tang Palace have such a master? Who sent you? Why did you sneak into the palace? Kill me if you want. Quit wasting words. Fine if you won't talk. I have ways to make you talk. This world differs from the one I knew in my past life. Its lands are far broader too. To revive the Tang, I must learn this world quickly. Coming to see me so late. What happened? Your Majesty, I found an assassin who infiltrated the palace. I've captured him. Anyone who can evade the Imperial Guard and enter the palace is no ordinary person. Have you identified him? Yes. Please review this, Your Majesty. The assassin, Su Jingzi, is the leader of the Spring and Autumn sect. Sima Chong sent him to kill me and disguise himself as me, so Sima Chong could control the capital. The Spring and Autumn sect should have been wiped out a century ago. Yet, it's risen again. It's allied with military governors. It seems Huainan isn't the only one. Sima Chong wants to pull a switch. I'll beat him at his own game. Release false news and lure him to lead his troops to the capital, right into our trap. I understand. I'll arrange it now. Regional warlords control 70 to 80% of the Tang'an, with great armies in hand. Court orders don't leave the capital. To revive the Tang, we must curb the warlords and reclaim power. We'll start with the Huainan governor. Mr. Su has eliminated the little emperor, disguised himself and taken the throne. The capital is fully under control. Once my army arrives, he'll open the gates for us. Governor, could this be a trap? The letter came through the Spring and Autumn sect's secret route. The handwriting is Mr. Su's. It can't be fake. With his skill, even if he failed, he could escape. Send orders. The 200,000 Huainan troops march north at once. They must reach the capital within 5 days. Yes, sir. Mr. Su truly cleared all obstacles. The whole capital awaits my takeover. Congratulations, Governor. The capital is already yours for the taking when I take the throne. Mr. Su will be named Imperial Preceptor. You will all be rewarded. Enter the city. Oh no, it's a trap. By imperial order, we're taking over the city's defenses. Everyone, stop where you are. What are you waiting for? Fight your way out with me. You dare betray me? Forgive me, Governor. One life of yours, for a chance for 200,000 brothers to live. We surrender. General, please spare the soldiers outside the city. Your Majesty, grave news. Sima Chong is leading 200,000 Huainan troops and has reached the capital. Your Majesty must have killed Sima Yi and stripped Sima Chong of his post, forcing him to march on the capital. Sima Chong marched troops into the capital without leave. What is his crime? This is high treason, punishable by the execution of his entire clan. Your Majesty, the capital's troops are few. They can't stop 200,000 Huainan troops. Please move south at once and avoid their edge. We agree. Please move south at once. Your Majesty, you must not move south. Beyond the capital, the warlords control everything. Leaving means falling into their hands. I will lead the troops and defend the capital to the death. I'll protect your majesty with my life. The whole court wants to flee south. Only this man will stay and fight to the death. He has some loyalty in him. From now on, anyone who suggests moving south will be executed. Sima Chong's rebellion was planned for long ago. He should be captured by now. You should consider how to take over Weinan. Your Majesty, Sima Chong has been captured alive. All 200,000 Huainan troops have surrendered. Your Majesty captured Sima Chong with ease and accepted the surrender of 200,000 troops. Your use of troops is divine. I am utterly convinced. Just a small trick. Leading armies isn't my battlefield. Sima Chong, what do you have to say? Spare me, Your Majesty. That demon Taoist Su Jinggang deceived me, and I lost my head for a moment. I'll surrender military command and retire to the mountains. Please spare my life. The 200,000 Huainan troops have surrendered. Why would I still need you to yield command?
Take Sima Chong to the Meridian Gate and execute him.
Your Majesty, if you kill me, every governor in the realm will panic, and all the provinces will rebel at once. Good. I want every provincial governor to see who truly rules this realm. Anyone who defies imperial authority will meet a dead end. Sima Chong has been captured, and the Huainan army has surrendered. Your Majesty, I urge you to send a trusted aide to take over as Huainan governor. No need. I will abolish the Huainan fief and place it under direct court control. Your Majesty, several of your predecessors tried to curb the fiefs and met with disaster. Abolishing the fief now may drive every provincial governor into rebellion. Please think this through, Your Majesty. My mind is made up. Enough. Court is dismissed. I have the Eastern Depot and 100,000 elite cavalry. Why should I fear the provincial governors? We will start with Weinan. Anyone who controls a territory and refuses my orders will be wiped out. He actually dares abolish the Weinan fief. He's practically asking to die. Contact the other 9 governors at once. Rally 1,000,000 troops. Overthrow the imperial court and divide the realm among us. My lord, the moon-worshipping cult has already infiltrated the Tang with a secret agent inside the imperial palace. Within 3 days, I guarantee his head will fall as an offering. I'll leave this to you. In the meantime, I will continue stockpiling food and weapons. It's been a month since Huainan was abolished. Yet the provincial governors still haven't made a move. What are they waiting for? Ding, the host has one sign-in opportunity. Sign in now? Sign in now. Sign in successful. Congratulations, host. You've gained Vajra Realm cultivation. 8th grade, 8th grade, 2nd grade. The system actually took me from having no cultivation straight to the peak of the Vajra Realm. My power is now on the same level as Cao Zhenchun. This old servant is here. Attack me with all your strength. This old servant wouldn't dare. If I use my full strength, I might injure your majesty. I've just made a breakthrough. You can't hurt me. Go ahead and attack. Forgive my boldness, your majesty. His Majesty has reached the Vajra realm. Congratulations, Your Majesty, on becoming a Vajra realm warrior. This must remain secret for now. Only you and I may know. This old servant obeys. My Vajra realm cultivation will become a hidden trump card. Your Majesty, Eunuch Sun has a message. The Empress Dowager requests your presence at Yong'an Palace. The Empress Dowager never contacts me. Why summon me now of all times? She can't have good intentions. Take me to Yong'an Palace. One glance nearly let her control me. If I hadn't reached the Vajra realm, I would have already fallen under her spell. Let's see what trick you're planning. Incense and my bewitching arts. The so-called sage emperor of Tang is nothing special. You could have remained a good puppet, but you had to stand in the moon-worshipping cult's way. Come, drink this medicine. How is that possible? You weren't affected. If I'm not mistaken, you must be the moon-worshipping cult's demoness. How do you know my identity? Now that I've fallen into your hands, I have nothing to say. Kill me or punish me. Do as you please. Killing you would be easy. But I want to know how you infiltrated the imperial palace and became the late emperor's empress, and who in the court aided the moon cult. With your current strength, you think you can take on the moon cult? That's nothing but an egg hitting a rock. You're only asking for death. Who exactly is the egg hitting the rock? You'll understand soon enough, Cao Zhengchun.
Take this moon cult witch back to the Eastern Depot for interrogation.
Find out everything about the moon cult within 3 days, and uncover who in the court is working with them. Your Majesty, the Eastern Depot has found out that Shangan Shanyan entered the imperial palace through arrangements made by Hedong military governor Yang Ling and Chancellor Liu Kun. What a Hedong military governor. What a chancellor. They actually dared reach into the Tang imperial palace. Chancellor Liu Kun's estate has been seized. It awaits your Majesty's judgment. Treason is punishable by death. Yang Ling commands 300,000 troops and has the moon cult backing him. He's nothing like Sima Chong. I have 100,000 snow dragon cavalry, but I lack a peerless general to command them. Host, you have 1 summon this month. Summon now. Summon now. Summoning successful. Congratulations, host. You've obtained Xiang Yu, the hegemon king of Western Sea Oju. System, show me Xiang Yu's information. Xiang Yu is currently near the capital. He'll come pay his respects to you soon. My urgent crisis is finally solved. The warlord's end is near. Liu Kun colluded with the warlords and has been executed. But he was only a pawn. The real mastermind is Hedong military governor Yang Ling. Yang Ling colluded with court officials and plotted to assassinate the emperor. His crimes are unforgivable. I will send 100,000 troops to attack Hedong. Your Majesty, Yang Ling commands 300,000 troops. We have only 100,000. This battle must be led by a great general. If we hope to win, the commander has already been chosen. Xiang Yu pays his respects, Your Majesty. You may rise. He is my chosen commander of all 3 armies. Your Majesty, I've never heard of Xiang Yu. To command 100,000 troops. How can this be so reckless? Xiang Yu, the enemy has 300,000 troops. We have only 100,000. What are our odds in this battle? One battle will decide it. I appoint you Grand General of the Eastern Expedition. Set out for Hedong today with 100,000 elite dragon cavalry. Within 1 month, I want to see Yang Ling's head. Why wait a month? Within 10 days, I will destroy Hedong and present Yang Ling's head to Your Majesty.
10 days? 10 days is enough.
I'll await your good news in Chang'an. I accept Your Majesty's command. He thinks he can attack my 300,000 Hedong troops with 100,000? He's practically here to die. My lord, don't underestimate the enemy. All our spies in the imperial palace have gone silent. The assassination must have failed. There must be a Vajra-level expert guarding the Tang palace. Even if there's one Vajra-level expert, as long as I wipe out the court's 100,000 troops, the Tang court won't be able to stand against me. Pass my orders to the 3 armies. Rest and recover. Use our strength against their exhaustion. Wait until Xiang Yu enters Hedong. I won't let a single one of his 100,000 troops escape. Cao Zhenchun, take the Eastern Depot's best men and head to Hedong at once. Are you worried about General Xiang Yu, Your Majesty? As for Xiang Yu, I'm not worried at all. What truly worries me is the moon cult that colluded with Yang Ling. When you go to Hedong, while Xiang Yu wipes out the Hedong warlords, destroy the moon cult as well. I understand, Your Majesty. I'll wipe out every last remnant of the moon cult. Divide the army into 2 routes. You take 70,000 and hold Dolichi. Keep the camp spread out so the enemy thinks all 100,000 are here. I accept your command, General. The General plans to cross the river with the remaining 30,000? Correct. Speed is crucial. I'll personally lead 30,000 cavalry around through the western desert and strike Yang Ling's base at Taiyuan. This plan could catch them off guard. But you only have 30,000 men. If the surprise attack fails and the Hedong army surrounds you, the danger will be impossible to predict. HMPH, to deal with that rat Yang Ling, 30,000 men are more than enough. Leave 70,000 troops on the riverbank. Everyone else, follow me. Scuttle every ferry. Throw all the cooking gear and baggage into the Yellow River. Leave the army only 3 days of rations. Why cut off our retreat? If we lose this battle, we won't even have a chance to retreat to the southern stretch of the Yellow River. Today we burn our boats. If we can't defeat the enemy, we'll be the ones who die. After 3 days, our food will be in the enemy's stronghold. Our target is Taiyuan. Follow me and kill. How far has the Imperial Army advanced? The Imperial Army reached the far bank of the Yellow River in just 5 days. Their camps are neatly arranged. Their banners are everywhere. Looks like they're preparing to attack Lu Prefecture. Xiang Yu really is a first-time commander. I've calculated his route perfectly. Stick to the original plan. Wait until they attack Lu Prefecture, until their supplies run out and their morale collapses. Then launch an all-out attack. Yes, General. Could the Imperial Army be using a feint? Using its main force to draw our attention, while secretly attacking somewhere else? Elder Lan Yu, you personally scouted the court's deployment. Did you notice anything unusual? I personally scouted the Imperial Army's camp. I found nothing obviously unusual. But they don't seem to have 100,000 men. There are probably only 70,000 or 80,000. Falsely reporting troop numbers before a campaign is normal. Calling 70,000 or 80,000 troops 100,000 only proves the court has very limited forces to mobilize. Could Xiang Yu have split off part of his army to raid somewhere else? The Imperial Army has only a third of our strength. If they split their forces too, they'd be committing suicide. Even if they sent 20,000 or 30,000 men, how much trouble could they cause? If you're still worried, take my token and inspect the nearby strongholds. Tell the garrisons to watch for small enemy units. I'll take care of it at once. The front line situation is clear. The other strongholds are patrolled too. Now I can sleep easy. Enemy attack. Wasn't the enemy at Lu Prefecture? How are they under Taiyuan? Governor, we have a disaster. The enemy has breached the city gates. Imperial cavalry are everywhere in Taiyuan. The enemy was clearly at Lu Prefecture. How did they appear in Taiyuan? We've fallen for a feint. Lu Prefecture was only a decoy. The enemy has already ridden into Taiyuan. If we don't leave now, it'll be too late. If we don't leave now, it'll be too late. Even Taiyuan's 50,000 defenders couldn't have been defeated this fast. Xiangyu actually bypassed Luzhou and raided my city of Taiyuan. No running. Everyone, turn back and kill the enemy. Governor, it's over. If we keep fighting, these routed troops will mutiny. We need to run. Run?
Impossible.
I command 300,000 troops. I'm one of the most powerful military governors in the world. The battle hasn't even really begun. How could I have lost just like this? That man must be the Imperial Army's commander. If I kill him, I can still turn this around. Die. What? He caught my sword bare-handed. You're Yang Ling. Move. Escort me out of here at once. I told you to leave earlier, but you refused. Now you've alerted the enemy commander. Can we still get away? Move! Taiyuan really is under attack. My lord, hold on a little longer. I'll be there soon. Instead of worrying about others, worry about your own situation first. He's already close. Yet I can't sense his presence at all. Whoever it is must be an expert. One palm, and he crippled my cultivation. Who are you? Really? The moon cult dared provoke his majesty. That was your greatest folly. Come with me to the Eastern Depot. I'm very interested in the moon cult. You think I'll give you the cult's secrets? Dream on. You had a poison pouch hidden in your mouth. The moon cult's strongholds in Hadong have been cleared. But with Elder Lei Yu dead, the trail to Zuo Temple has gone cold. It looks like we'll have to start with Shenguan Shanyan. Your Majesty, General Shang Yu has been on campaign for 9 days. No word from the front yet. Number. Xiang Yu vowed to crush Hedong in 10 days. 9 days have passed, yet no news. Could the Imperial Army have lost? Or even been wiped out? This?
If Xiang Yu said 10 days.
Then 10 days it is. The victory report will reach Chang'an in a day or two. Minister Cao, on your trip to Hedong, how did the front fare? A great victory in Hedong. Yang Ling is dead. Most of Hadong's 300,000 troops have surrendered. All of Hedong is now under imperial control. 100,000 against 300,000. Xiang Yu truly did, in just 10 days, wipe out Hedong's warlords. Congratulations, Your Majesty. Congratulations, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, Elder Lian Yu took poison and killed himself. This old servant failed to bring him back alive. Please punish me, Your Majesty. No matter, since the Lian Yu lead is dead, Minister Cao. Take me to the Eastern Depot dungeon. One wish to visit the Empress Dowager. As you command. The Eastern Depot never got any intel from me. Li Shan came in person today. He must be here to kill me. Li Shan, if you're a man, give me a quick death. Kill me. Death is death. I've kept you alive until now, only because you're still of some use. Today I'll give you one last chance. No need. I only ask to die. Don't refuse so fast. Look at something first, then decide. Elder Lian Yu. How is this possible? Would a head-on governor even be worthy of threatening me? Yang Ling is dead, and Hedong's warlords have been wiped out. Everything your moon worship demon cult carefully planned is nothing but child's play to me. I'll ask you one last time. If you swear loyalty to me, I can make you leader of the moon worship demon cult. If you refuse, you will die, and the moon worship demon cult will be erased. I don't need your surrender to destroy them, and I will leave no survivors. I am willing to serve your majesty. For now, I believe you. If you ever show the least disloyalty, don't blame me for being ruthless. Spipiki 0. Your Majesty, the removal of Hadong's warlords is mostly complete. All of Yang Lin's officials have been removed and replaced by imperial appointees after Hedong's warlords fell. How have the other military governors reacted? Fanyang, Pinglu, Shuofang, Hexi, Longyu, and the other regions are raising troops. Their contacts with each other are growing more frequent. I'm afraid they mean harm to the court. Those governors must fear becoming the next Yang Ling. They're getting ready to rebel together. These few regions alone have 1 million troops. How can the court stop them? The urgent task is to send envoys to explain the stakes, then appease them with gold, silk, and beauties. If we win over a few regions, the court's crisis can be eased. I volunteer to negotiate peace with the warlords. Gold, silk, and beauties? A pack of disloyal brutes. Do they deserve the court's rewards? Among the court officials, anyone who again suggests peace with the warlords will be executed. Issue my decree. Summon all military governors to the capital to pay homage. Any who fail to arrive within 7 days will be deemed rebels. His Majesty has ordered all military governors to the capital. Any who fail to arrive in 7 days will be deemed rebels. The court just destroyed Huainan and Hedong, and now summons us to the capital. Everyone knows those who Kung won't leave alive. This decree is not a summons. It is forcing all governors to rebel openly. Why is His Majesty forcing us to rebel? Is he really sure he can fight all the warlords? Huainan and Hedong had 500,000 troops, yet the court crushed them with ease. 2 great victories must have made His Majesty think the warlords are all bark and no bite.
His Majesty does have the makings of a great ruler.
But he is too hasty. The court still lacks the strength to conquer the realm, yet he wants to wipe out every governor at once. Li Shan is no fool, and we governors are not sheep for the slaughter.
Guards!
At your command. Contact Pinglu and Shuofang at once, as well as the governors of Hexi, Longyu, and the other 8 regions. Invite them to join forces and send troops to overthrow the Tang court. Yes, sir. The Tang has lasted over 200 years. Its fate has run out. It's time for a new dynasty. It seems you all have no faith in me. You think the court can't beat the warlords. And you're already looking for another way out. Your Majesty, with one word from you. The Eastern Depot will arrest every official secretly dealing with the warlords and wipe them all out. The Eastern Depot need not interfere. At court tomorrow, I will handle it myself. But I need you to help put on a show. Eunuch Cow, what are all these? Your Majesty, these are letters from civil and military officials in the capital to military governors across the land. Eastern Depot agents intercepted everyone. There are so many. Could all the Tang court's officials be secretly dealing with the warlords? We can verify whether these letters are real. These men betrayed their lord and aided traitors. Their crimes are unforgivable. I beg your Majesty to let the Eastern Depot investigate thoroughly and arrest every traitorous official. Execute their 9 clans. The secret letters are already in the Eastern Depot's hands. And His Majesty even prepared a brazier. Is he going to burn us alive? There is no need to investigate further. I trust my ministers. You are all loyal servants of the Tang. These letters must be forged by the warlords to drive a wedge between the throne and its ministers. Cao Jenkin, throw every letter into the brazier and burn them at once. Your Majesty, these are proof that the officials betrayed you. How can you burn them all? Please reconsider, Your Majesty. Cao Jenkin, do you dare defy my decree? I would never dare. I will do it at once. Your Majesty, this old minister was wrong. I have betrayed Your Majesty's trust and failed the court. I will not pursue what you planned before. So long as we stand united from now on against the warlords, we will give our all and serve loyally unto death to ease Your Majesty's burden. Court dismissed. Your Majesty, did I act well just now? Not bad. Your Majesty has never tolerated betrayal. Why spare those ministers dealing with the warlords this time? A great war is near. More executions would only throw the court into chaos. Better to burn the letters and make them fight the warlords for me wholeheartedly. Your Majesty, the 7-day deadline has passed. Only the governor of Lingnan obeyed the order and came to the capital. Fanyang and 5 other regions have joined in rebellion. 1 million troops are advancing on the capital by 5 routes. The capital has only 70,000 imperial guards. Please recall Xiang Yu and the great snow dragon riders at once. The 5 rebel armies have not yet joined forces. Xiang, you can crush them one by one before they unite. No, I don't just want to drive them back. I want to wipe out all 5 regions in one battle. Tong Pass is easy to defend and hard to attack. First, hold the 1 million rebels outside the pass and wear down their spirit. Then have Xiang Yu lead the great snow dragon riders to cut off their retreat. But Tong Pass has only 70,000 imperial guards. How can they hold until Xiang Yu attacks? Order the army. I will lead the campaign myself. I will personally defend Tong Pass. We haven't seen a single imperial soldier on the road. Has the little emperor been scared out of his wits? Li Xian is leading the campaign himself. He is personally defending Tong Pass with 70,000 imperial guards. 70,000 against 1 million? He's rushing to his death. March faster. Before noon tomorrow, we must reach Tong Pass. Host has a new check-in opportunity. Check in now. Check in. Check-in successful. Congratulations, host. You have obtained 200,000 Great Chin Iron Eagle warriors. They have assembled outside Tong Pass. 200,000 Iron Eagle warriors. Just in time. Report, report. The enemy has arrived early. All troops form ranks. Iron Eagle warriors, we greet Your Majesty. Rise. Thank you. This army truly obeys Your Majesty. When did Your Majesty gain another 200,000 elite troops? First came the great snow dragon riders, and now the Iron Eagle warriors. Just how many trump cards does Your Majesty have? They're here. His Majesty was misled by treacherous men. That's why he seeks to kill loyal ministers like us. As long as His Majesty opens Tong Pass and surrenders, we will not harm you. Loose the arrows. You refused a toast, so now you'll drink a penalty. The million-man army was split into 5 groups. Each group attacks Tong Pass every 6 hours. A million troops attacked day and night. Yet 70,000 Jin troops held them off for 3 full days. Corpses outside the pass are piling up. If this drags on, an epidemic will inevitably break out. Xiang Yu and 100,000 great snow dragon cavalry haven't appeared. They must be circling around, preparing to cut off our retreat. We must take Tong Pass tomorrow. Every extra day increases the danger of Xiang Yu cutting off our retreat. The court has only 70,000 troops in the 3 imperial guards. Our manpower and siege equipment will be badly depleted. They're already near the limit. Reinforce the assault tomorrow, and Tong Pass will surely fall. Good, take Tong Pass tomorrow at any cost. The defenders finally can't hold out. Today is the day Tong Pass falls. The Imperial Guards are at their limit. But victory has made the rebels lower their guard again. It's time to strike back Cao Zhengchun. This old servant is here. Ordered 200,000 Iron Eagle elite troops to deploy at once. I obey your majesty. Great wind, great wind, great wind. 200,000 victorious troops. Li Zhu actually had an elite force hidden in Tong Pass. Anyone who retreats dies. What kind of army is this? A million-strong allied army was routed head-on by them. Mr. Liu, can you kill the emperor atop the pass directly? It's too far away. An ordinary bow or a crossbow can't hurt him. To take his life would be extremely difficult. What if I give you a Godbreaker crossbow? With a Godbreaker crossbow in hand, I Liu have an 80% chance of assassinating the Tang Emperor. The rebels are in full retreat. Yet this man is approaching Tong Pass with a crossbow. He means to imitate Jin Kai and assassinate me. But I am not the king of Qin who had to run around a pillar to evade him. I am the great Tang Emperor at the pinnacle of the Vajra realm. Die. Impossible, the Godbreaker crossbow can kill a high-level Vajra expert. How could he catch it barehanded? How dare you attempt to assassinate His Majesty, you court death. Mr. Liu, the Tang Emperor was prepared. Tong Pass cannot be taken. We should withdraw first. Return to our own fiefdoms. We may still have a chance to rise again. General and Iron Cavalry unit has suddenly appeared behind our army. They've already cut off our retreat. Iron Eagle elite troops ahead. Great Snow Dragon Cavalry behind. We're caught between 2 armies. The army is defeated. Follow me and cut our way out. The Iron Eagle elite troops broke through the formation head-on. The Great Snow Dragon Cavalry cut off the retreat. The million rebels have nowhere to run. Minister of War, leave the battles ahead to you and Xiang Yu. I obey your majesty. Cao Zhengchun, notify all officials. Prepare to return to the capital. In the battle at Tong Pass, our army suffered over 30,000 casualties. The 5 fiefdom rebel armies suffered over 500,000 dead and wounded. 400,000 were taken prisoner. Fewer than 100,000 survivors escaped back to their respective fiefdoms. Xiang Yu personally slew 3 military governors. Only Pei Hong and Ashina Bayer escaped. Congratulations, Your Majesty, on wiping out the million-strong rebel armies and restoring the glory of Great Tang. The main forces of the 5 fiefdoms were destroyed at Tong Pass. The court should immediately pursue them while we're victorious, and pacify all 5 fiefdoms, giving them no time to recover. General Xiang is right. If we let them reorganize their troops, suppressing them will only become harder. Xiang Yu, I order you to lead 100,000 great snow dragon cavalry to crush Fanyang Shuofang and Pinglu as quickly as possible. Your subordinate obeys. Minister of War, you will lead 200,000 Iron Eagle elite troops to pacify Hexi and Longyu. I obey your majesty. Before your majesty's army marches again, there is one more issue to resolve. What issue? 400,000 prisoners consume an enormous amount of grain every day. If they mutiny, they'll pose an even greater threat to the capital. If we can't afford to feed them, bury them all alive, to eliminate future trouble. Your Majesty, massacring surrendered soldiers will bring eternal condemnation. They are still subjects of Great Tang. Divide them into 40 military settlements. Send them to different regions to clear wasteland, and make them support themselves.
His Majesty is wise.
Young Master Pei, it's time for your medicine. Military Governor, the court has sent the latest military report. Xiang Yu has led 100,000 cavalry against the 3 fiefdoms of Fanyang Shuofang and Pinglu. Fanyang is bearing the brunt. Xiang Yu is leading the great snow dragon cavalry straight for Yozhou. The emperor isn't giving us a moment to breathe. He intends to wipe out the military towns completely. Send word to Bright Sword Manor immediately. Liu Xin has been killed by the court. Xiang Yu is marching on Yozhou. Have them send reinforcements at once. I obey. Anyone who blocks my army dies. Kill. Governor, the city gates have fallen. The people from Bright Sword Manor have also been wiped out. The enemy will reach the residence any moment. Bright Sword Manor has fallen too. Fanyang is finished. I would rather die than become Li Zhu's prisoner. Yozhou could have been taken in 3 days, but Bright Sword Manor cost us 2 extra days, and 5,000 great snow dragon cavalry. Send the battle report to Chang'an at once. Ask His Majesty to decide. Your Majesty, Yozhou has fallen. Pei Hong killed himself. The entire Fanyang garrison surrendered. But Bright Sword Manor sent many experts to defend it. We lost 5,000 great snow dragon cavalry. A mere martial arts sect dared attack and kill my great snow dragon cavalry. Your Majesty, the Minister of War has also sent a report from Hexi. The Dark Nether sect attacked the Iron Eagle elite troops, causing 10,000 casualties. Spirit Sword Manor and the Dark Nether sect have cost me 15,000 elite troops. Cao Zhenchun, this old servant is here. Find the hiding places of both sects within 3 days. If you can't, bring me your head. I obey your Majesty. Send a large army to wipe them out. That would tip them off. If you want to control the martial world, you must use the martial world to govern itself. Shango and Shan's foundation is too weak, and his loyalty is uncertain. I can't put the entire martial world in his hands. In this vast Great Tang, there isn't even one person who can suppress the martial world for me. Host has received this month's summoning chance. Summon immediately. Summon. Summoning successful. Congratulations, host, you summoned the god demon Dongfang Bubai. Dongfang Bubai. Name Dongfang Bubai. Cultivation perfected Zizhuan realm. Technique sunflower manual. Realm heavenly metamorphosis. Perfected a Zizhuan realm. System, this time you truly know what I want, Zhaolinger. This servant is here. Go ask the Empress Dowager to come to the imperial study. I obey your Majesty. Your concubine greets your Majesty. Shalinzi, you may leave first. I obey. Your Majesty summoned me here late at night. May I ask what you require? It concerns the martial world. Martial sects keep conspiring with the fiefdoms to attack the court's troops. I intend to bring the martial world to heel, and bring all the martial world under the court's control. Your Majesty has someone by your side who knows the martial world better than I do. You know it well enough. He's more suitable than you. Who are you? He got this close, and I never even noticed. His cultivation must far exceed mine. Dongfang Bubai. Greetings, Your Majesty. Such an unfathomable master. Is also one of Li Shu's men? Rise, sect leader Dongfang. Thank you, Your Majesty. Wipe out the Zhuangming sect and Mingjian manor within 1 month, and rule the martial world. Can you do it? Wipe out the Zhuangming sect and Mingjian manor within a month. Dongfang Bubai is all alone. She has no footing in the Tang martial world. How can she pull it off? I accept the decree. Shangong Xianyan. While sect leader Dongfang expands into the martial world, assist her as her deputy. I accept the decree. Building a sect takes many hands. Right now it's just Dongfang Bubai and me. How can we rule the martial world in a month? Your Majesty, I'd also like to borrow something. What is it? 300 death row prisoners. I'll use them to form the Sun Moon Divine Sect. Death row prisoners are doomed anyway. Give them a chance to live, and they'll fight to the death for us. Dongfang Bubai can keep them in line too. Fine, I'll have Cao Zhenchun select 300 death row prisoners for you at once. What else do you need? These men are enough. The sun rises in the east. I alone am undefeated. Sect leader Dongfang. Wise and mighty. May you live for ages. Unite the martial world. 10 days ago they were death row prisoners. After Dongfang Bubai trained them and passed on her skills, they can now form ranks and are no longer a rabble. Holy maiden, how's the intel on the Zhuangming sect? The Zhuangming sect still has over 10,000 members, but their leader, the Nether Emperor, died suddenly. The Zhuangming 2 elders and the 4 ghost kings are fighting over the leadership. Now is the time to take them over? They're already in my sights. Yet they're still fighting among themselves. Sun Moon Divine Sect, heed my command. Move out at once. Flatten the Zhuangming sect. Flatten the Zhuangming sect. By seniority, after the Nether Emperor's death, the sect leader's post should pass to the Zhuangming 2 elders. It's not the 4 ghost kings' turn. We 4 ghost kings are the future of the Zhuangming sect. Those 2 old men can't lead the Zhuangming sect against the court. If you truly care about the Zhuangming sect, you should step down as sect leaders. Don't hold us back. If you keep arguing, you won't pick a leader even in a year. Why not each send 1 person to fight before all the sect members? The winner becomes sect leader. The loser must obey. How about it? Who goes there? Lord Dongfang, virtuous in peace and war. Long live the Lord. Rule the martial world. Starting today, the Dark Nether cult is erased from the martial world. All its members will join the Sun Moon cult. This place is now the Sun Moon cult's main temple. A minor sect that came out of nowhere dares to swallow the Dark Nether cult. Die by my hand. Will you submit or not? What a shame. The Dark Nether cult's 6 Vajra masters could not withstand 2 moves from Dongfang Bubai. No wonder His Majesty believes only he can conquer the martial world. Will you keep resisting? I am willing to join the Sun Moon cult. I will serve Lord Dongfang, even at the cost of my life. Your Majesty, the Dark Nether cult is gone. Hexi and Long Yu now have no martial allies. Summon the Minister of War. Pacify both regions within 3 days. If you delay any longer, you will face military punishment. This old servant obeys. The Eastern Depot also discovered that Bright Sword Manor colluded with the Hubei vassals. They are now sending out hero invitations, calling the Beggars Sect, Dragon Tiger Palace, and Mount Hua Sect to oppose the court. The Dark Nether cult was just destroyed, and they are already recruiting 3 sects. They must fear Dongfang Bubai coming for them. Tell Dongfang Bubai to go to Bright Sword Manor as planned. Anyone who colludes with rebels or obstructs the court will be dealt with. Yes.
His Majesty has decreed.
Hexi and Long Yu must be fully pacified within 3 days. If they are not defeated by then, you will face military punishment. The Dark Nether cult has been destroyed. Both regions have no more reinforcements. If we still fail to take them in 3 days, how can we return to the capital and face His Majesty? Someone, bring me my halberd. I will lead the troops myself. The old minister is nearly 60. Leave the charge to this junior general. I guarantee both regions will fall within 3 days. Lan Po fought on at 70. I am not yet 60. How could I hide in camp? If I cannot pacify both regions within 3 days, I will kill myself with this sword. To answer to His Majesty, we swear to follow the old minister and crush both regions in 3 days. The Heaven Reliant Sword and the Black Steel Heavy Sword. The Unparalleled Sword. Bright Sword Manor actually has 3 legendary weapons. If any of you favor a sword,
Take it.
these are rare weapons in the martial world. Such a generous gift. Master of the what do you want us to do? The Dark Nether cult has been absorbed by the Sun Moon cult. The court's next target is Bright Sword Manor. Bright Sword Manor once joined the Hubei vassals against the court. Now disaster is closing in. We only ask the 3 sects to help and preserve the manor. These 3 swords are our gift. Master, we have trouble. The Sun Moon cult has attacked the manor. A rebel like you dares to defy the court. You do not know your place. You do not even recognize Lord Dongfang of the Sun Moon cult. You so-called righteous sects are truly ignorant. You are the Dark Nether cult's water and fire judges. That was before. The Dark Nether cult has joined the Sun Moon cult. Bright Sword Manor has no grudge against the Sun Moon cult. Why have you come here to cause trouble? The Sun Moon cult will unite the martial world. Lord Dongfang will become its supreme master. Bright Sword Manor has only 2 choices: submit or be wiped out. Bright Sword Manor has stood for a century. It is a renowned martial house. Why would we submit to an unknown minor sect? I see. You have chosen the path to death. Demonic cultists, with the 3 of us here, you will not run wild. I surrender. Bright Sword Manor will join the Sun Moon cult. Too late. Those who follow me prosper. Those who oppose me perish. Surrender now and you may live. We are willing to join the Sun Moon cult, starting today. Bright Sword Manor no longer exists. This place is now the Sun Moon cult's Hebei branch. Your Majesty, Dongfang Bubai has destroyed Bright Sword Manor and turned it into the Sun Moon cult's Hebei branch. In less than a month, the Dark Nether cult and Bright Sword Manor have both fallen. Dongfang Bubai has not disappointed me. Tell Dongfang Bubai I give him another 3 months to keep expanding the Sun Moon cult and bring the Central Plains martial world under the court. This old servant obeys. Your Majesty, Xian Yu has pacified Fanyang, Pinglu, and Shuofeng. The Minister of War also took Hexi and Longyu within 3 days. All 5 garrisons now belong to the court. Excellent. However, Jiannan's military governor, Xian Yutong, still commands Chengdu, and has secretly been in contact with Nanzhao and the northern tribes. Keep an eye on him. If he makes a move, Jiannan will be next. The 5 powerful vassals are gone, and I once defied the imperial order to stay out of the capital. Li Zhu's next target must be Jiannan. I cannot sit and wait for death. Deputy General, go to Nanzhao for me. At your command, tell the Nanzhao king that I am willing to cede Bashu and help him enter the Central Plains. Ask him to send troops at once to fight the Tang court with me. Governor, Nanzhao is a foreign power. Letting its army into Bashu may stain your name for all time. As long as I can stay alive, even if later generations curse me, I will accept it. I understand. Xian Yutong is willing to cede Bashu. This is Nanzhao's perfect chance to advance into the Central Plains. General Duan Dekan reporting. Lead 400,000 Nanzhao troops into Bashu and join Xian Yutong, then march into the Central Plains. I will fulfill your Majesty's grand ambition. I swear to crush the Central Plains. Your Majesty, Xian Yutong has ceded Bashu and colluded with 400,000 Nanzhao troops to invade the Central Plains. The Shan family has guarded the frontier for the Tang for generations, yet now one of them has colluded with foreigners and betrayed his country. Your Majesty, recall Shang Yu and the Snow Dragon cavalry at once. Join them with the Iron Eagle warriors and march into Bashu. Destroy Xian Yutong before Nanzhao enters Shu. Your Majesty, an urgent report from the frontier. Zhao Tai, governor of Beiting, has colluded with the Turkic Kagan Kili. The Turkic army is gathering north of the desert. They may march south at any moment. If Xiang Yu holds the northern frontier, who will command the southern front? The system detected a new check-in opportunity. Check-in now? Check-in. Check-in successful. Congratulations. You received 200,000 Tiger Leopard cavalry. The Tiger Leopard cavalry was Cao Wei's finest force. Perfect timing. The 200,000 Tiger Leopard cavalry have gathered outside Chang'an. Awaiting your orders? Issue the decree. Order Xiang Yu to lead 100,000 Snow Dragon cavalry to watch Beiting and prevent a Turkic invasion.
I obey.
Issue another decree to the Minister of War. Order him to lead 200,000 Iron Eagle warriors from Guangzhou into Bashu and destroy Xian Yutong. The Iron Eagle warriors will lead the frontal assault. The 200,000 Tiger Leopard cavalry are my trump card. The Minister of War is advanced in age. How could he breach Jiamen Pass? As long as it is not Xiang Yu, I have nothing to fear. Send orders to the 300,000 Shu troops. We march out at dawn. Head to Jiamen Pass and stop the Tang army. Yes, General. As long as we hold Jiamen Pass, once the Nanzhao army arrives, the Tang army is doomed. Send word to all 3 armies. Set out at once. March on the northern frontier.
His Majesty ordered us to guard Beiting and the Turks.
Yet the great general is taking the offensive. Could this go against the imperial order? The Snow Dragon cavalry excels at offense, not defense. 30,000 horsemen will follow me straight to Tingzhou. We'll capture Zhao Tai first. Then the Turks will lose their inside man. Brilliant, great general. I'll gather the troops at once. As for the northern frontier crisis, I will settle it for His Majesty. But who will handle Zhuan Yutong and Nanzhao? In the southern lands? Reporting to you, military governor, Prince Yili, son of the Turk Kagan Jili, is leading 200,000 horsemen south. They're less than 500 miles from Tingzhou. 200,000 Turk horsemen. Enough to sweep across northern Tang. Prepare a welcoming feast at once. We'll receive Prince Yili. Military governor, this is bad. The Tang army has entered Tingzhou. Shouldn't the Turk army be the one coming? It was Xiang Yu. He didn't stay behind in Yozhou and Taiyuan. He led the Snow Dragon cavalry straight to Beiding. Quick, bring me my weapon. I'm going into battle. It's too late. The Tang army has breached the city. The Snow Dragon cavalry is surrounding the governor's residence. We can only change clothes and flee for our lives. You've got the wrong man. I'm not Xiao Tai. My name is Li Shishi. I'm just a dancer. Reporting to you, Great General. This man is Zhao Tai, the military governor of Beizhuang. To the Great General. I admit my mistake. I will lead 200,000 Beiding troops and submit to the court. We'll help you fight the Turks. Take him out and execute him. Put Zhao Tai's head in a gift box. Send it to Prince Yili of the Turks. Yes, sir. With Zhao Tai's 200,000 northern Zhou troops invading the Central Plains, this victory will secure my throne. Your Highness, we've spotted traces of the Tang army ahead. They left this box behind. They said it was a grand gift for you. Zhao Tai is dead. Tingzhou must have fallen to Xiang Yu. Order the entire army back to the northern desert. Reporting to you, Great General. The 200,000 Turk horsemen have all withdrawn to the northern desert. Report to His Majesty at once. The northern frontier is secure. I can lead the army south at any time. Xian Yu takes the offensive. He kills Zhao Tai and scares off 200,000 Tuzhu under Huo Li. As expected of my Great General. Your Majesty, should we summon General Shang? No need, the Tuzhu are still here. Let him guard the northern frontier and prepare for a future northern campaign. I have another commander for the southern front. I understand, Your Majesty. I'll deliver the decree at once. The system's new summon is ready. I need a fierce general to lead a southern campaign. Host, you have received this month's summon. Summon now. Summon now. Summoning. Please wait, host. Congratulations, host. You summoned Bai Qi, the god of war. At the peak of the profound realm, talent, god of war's body. A master of military command and conquest. Perfect timing. Bai Qi has entered the imperial palace. He is on his way to see you. With Bai Qi commanding 200,000 tiger and leopard cavalry. Xian Yu Tong and Nanzhao won't be able to make waves. Your Majesty. The Minister of War leads 200,000 Iron Eagle elite soldiers. They failed to take Jianmen Pass after a long siege. Daily casualties and food costs are enormous. I request that we recall the Minister of War and temporarily withdraw the Imperial Army to Guangzhou. We can target Bashu later. The Minister of Revenue is right. Jianmen Pass is heavily fortified. If the army stays there, we'll only keep losing troops and supplies. We should withdraw to Guangzhou and hold Daisen Pass. Even if Xian Yu Tong joins forces with the Nanzhao army, they still couldn't easily threaten Cheng'an. Gentlemen, there's no need to worry. The Minister of War's 200,000 Iron Eagles are only bait. They aren't the main force attacking Bashu. The real main force is already marching. All we lack is a commander. The commander of this campaign against Xian Yu Tong will be Bai Qi. I am Bai Qi. I pay my respects, Your Majesty. Bai Qi, hear my decree. I'm listening. I appoint you Grand Marshal of the South. Go to Bashu at once. Pacify the Bashu rebellion within 10 days. Or bring me your head. I obey, Your Majesty. Court is dismissed. Take Jianmen in 10 days. Can he really match General Shang Yu?
His Majesty has issued a decree.
I will lead 200,000 tiger and leopard cavalry west into Bashu to crush the rebels. We obey. Leave 30,000 men to guard Bagu to secure our rear. The other 170,000 tiger and leopard cavalry will follow me to seize Shu's capital. Yes, General. A second Tang army has appeared east of the military governorate. They entered Bashu along the Yangtze and took 8 commanderies in a single day. They're advancing on Chengdu. The Iron Eagles are still at Jianmen Pass. The only one who could come from the east is Xiang Yu. Could Li Zhu have recalled the Snow Dragon banner governor? The 8 commanderies weren't taken by Xiang Yu or the Snow Dragon banner. According to reports from the front, the commander is a man named Bai Qi. I've never heard of Bai Qi. He must be some nobody newly appointed by the court. Order the Nanzhao army to speed up, or we'll be caught between 2 Tang armies. Yes, General. The Grand Marshal Xian Yu Tong has sent another letter, urging us to march faster. He's been rushing us every day. What does he say this time? Xian Yu Tong says, the second Tang army has taken Bagu along the river. He asks us to hurry there and stop the Tang army from the east. The main Tang army is at Jiamen Pass. Where did this second army come from? Xian Yu Tong clearly wants to trick us into fighting for him. Keep marching at the original pace. We'll wait until both sides are weakened. Then Bashu will belong to Nanzhao. Yes, General. General, the Tang army is here. The vanguard has been ambushed. It's already collapsing. The Tang army just finished attacking Bagu. How did they find us so quickly? The enemy is advancing at incredible speed. The vanguard was completely unprepared. They can't hold them back. General, order a retreat at once. Nonsense. I have 400,000 troops. Why fear one detached Tang force? Order the entire army into battle formation. Anyone who flees without orders will be executed. Everywhere Bai Qi goes, no soldier can stand against him. Is this man even human? General, the army is collapsing. Retreat now. Number. The general is dead. Surrender and you will live. Anyone who keeps resisting will be executed. The 400,000 strong Nanzhao army was ambushed by the Tang. Duan Di was killed. The entire army was wiped out. The Tang army is heading for Jiamen Pass. If we don't withdraw now, we'll be attacked from both sides. An army of 400,000. Gone just like that. Even the 400,000 Nanzhao troops were wiped out. Who can we rely on now? Tibet. We still have Tibet. If you lead your troops to the Tibetan king, he'll surely take you in. I first betrayed the Tang, then joined Nanzhao. And now I want to defect to Tibet. The whole world will curse me. But as long as I stay alive, I still have a chance to rise again. Send orders to every camp. Abandon Jiamen Pass tonight and march for Tibet. Anyone who disobeys will be executed. General, a secret report from the Eastern Depot. Xian Yu Tong has abandoned Jiamen Pass. He plans to flee to Tibet. Have the entire army take the shortcut. Seal off the Tibetan border. Don't let him escape. Yes, Your Majesty. We finally made it. Once I cross into Tibet, the Tang army can't touch me. Bai Qi has been waiting here. Bai Qi, leave some room for mercy. We may meet again someday. You've driven me into a corner. Aren't you afraid we'll die together?
His Majesty wants your head.
As for dying together, you aren't capable of that. You insolent dog, don't underestimate me. Generals charged with me. Kill Bai Qi. Break into Tibet. Who are you, really? I am Bai Qi, the god of war. I will conquer the realm for His Majesty. Your Majesty, Grand Marshal of the South Bai Qi, entered Shu from 8 commanderies and routed 400,000 Nanzhao troops. He killed Nanzhao's Grand Marshal, Duande. Xian Yutong abandoned Jianmen Pass. While fleeing to Tibet, he was ambushed and killed by Bai Qi. The remaining troops, fewer than 100,000, have also been subdued. He pacified Bashu and crushed Nanzhao. Each deed has secured the realm. General Bai Qi's talent for command is in no way inferior to Overlord Xiang Yu. In this battle, Bai Qi's achievements were outstanding. Issue my decree. I hereby infect Grand Marshal Bai Qi as Prince Wan. Order Prince Wan to station troops in Bashu and recover their strength, awaiting my command at any time, to attack Nanzhao. As for attacking Nanzhao, Your Majesty, we still need to consider it carefully. Why do you oppose it, my lord? Your Majesty, the court has been at war for years, and you exempted 7 regions from taxes. The treasury can no longer support another war. Before the army moves, supplies must move first. If we want to wage war abroad, I must replenish the treasury first. I request that taxes be restored in the 7 regions to ease the urgent shortfall. No, I promise them a year of tax exemption. I will not break my word. If we don't restore the taxes, how will we fill the treasury's deficit? Tang's land and population haven't decreased. So why are land and household taxes only 1/10 of what they were? The great clans have seized the land and hidden their population, while local officials have been afraid to investigate for years. Much land and many people aren't on the records. So naturally the court collects no taxes from them. The treasury isn't short on taxes. It's missing the land and people hidden by the great clans. We must not raise the people's taxes. But what the great clans owe the court, I will take back in full. The Revenue Bureau will measure all farmland at once and conduct a census. Submit the plan at tomorrow morning's court. Yes, Your Majesty. The great clans have operated for centuries. They won't surrender hidden land willingly. Have the Eastern Depot monitor every clan's movements. What if anyone obstructs the investigation? Record their names first. Then when the Revenue Bureau comes calling, I'll settle the accounts with them all. I understand, Your Majesty. By order of His Majesty, measure all farmland and conduct a census. If anyone obstructs the process, report it to the Eastern Depot at once. Yes, sir. The head of the household, the revenue officials, suddenly showed up to inspect all of the Yang family's land and people. Please cooperate. They've targeted the Yang family. These men are new here. Don't they know the rules? Give them some silver and falsify the land and population records. Let them take them back and report. The officials refused the silver this time. Looks like they plan to conduct a serious investigation. How dare they reject our offer? Have the guards drive them out of the Yang residence. Master, this time it was His Majesty's personal order. Besides the Yang family, The Wang, Lu, and Kui families are also under investigation. A wet behind the ears young emperor actually dares to target the Zhang family? The Guanzhong clans have been around for centuries. Without our support back then, could the Li Tang dynasty have secured the throne? Every emperor has treated the Yang family with respect. And Li Xiu thinks he can move against me. Bring me paper and a brush. This old man will submit a memorial to the court. I'll make that young emperor understand that some people are beyond his reach. To let me live in peace. You need to turn a blind eye if you want to be a long-lived emperor. Yang Zheng, are you telling me what to do? Your Majesty, the Eastern Depot has surrounded the Yang residence. We await your command. Go, starting tomorrow. I don't want to hear the Yang family's name again. As you command? As for the Yang family, I already know about it. Continue investigating the other 3 families. There's no need to return to the Yang family. Your Majesty, the 4 great clans have always stood together. I'm afraid investigating another family will lead to the same result. Do as I say. Who? The old man's face was utterly humiliated. A martial artist in the Vajra realm. Old Huang. Old Wang is in the Vajra realm? Who exactly are you? It's you, Cal. Director, more than 800 members of the Yang family have been captured. Not one was spared. Yes, sir. Master Wang, I came here on His Majesty's orders. Lord Minister, these are all of the Wang families, land deeds and household records. Please inspect them. The Wang family did owe the court in the past. We are willing to pay 10 times the taxes we owe. Lord Minister, will that be acceptable? The taxes must be paid. But what about the people whose land the Wang family seized, reducing them to tenants and slaves? What will become of them? All their contracts are void. Release them all. What good is freedom without land? How will they survive? The Wang family's land will be given to them, though the land will go to the people. They still won't have good seeds. They won't be able to farm. The Wang family will provide the seeds. With the Wang family's cooperation, I will report the truth to His Majesty. The Wang family only wants to save the lives of our entire clan. Haven't you heard, Lord Minister? The Yang family was wiped out last night. Not one of the 800 survived. What? The Yang family was wiped out? Your Majesty, more than 800 members of the Yang family were slaughtered overnight. If such a massacre goes unexplained, how can we answer to the people? This case has had a terrible impact. It should indeed be thoroughly investigated. Minister of Justice, the Ministry of Justice will handle this case. I give you 10 days to find the killer and answer to the court and the people. What? Why? Isn't this outside the Ministry of Justice's jurisdiction? The Yang family was wiped out right after obstructing the investigation. Who else could the killer be?
His Majesty clearly wants
a result that will silence the people. In 10 days, I will find the killer. With the Yang family gone, the other clans have indeed fallen in line. But to keep the treasury full, we'll still have to rely on land and household taxes. Why are you back? There's trouble in the martial world. The Beggars Sect, Dragon Tiger Palace, and Mount Hua Sect have formed an alliance. 3 primordial infant realm masters are stationed there. Master Dongfang can't break through for now. I understand. Looks like the martial world isn't full of useless drunks after all. Go back and tell Dongfang Bubai that, in a few days, I'll send people to the Sun Moon Holy Cult to help him destroy the Orthodox Alliance. Yes, Your Majesty. The court's experts can't interfere in the martial world. Your Majesty, do you have another plan? Your Majesty's inner palace is empty. The imperial heir concerns the foundation of the nation. Please choose your consorts soon. As for the current consorts in the palace, I don't care for any of them. There is a woman in my clan who is both talented and beautiful. She is willing to enter the palace and serve Your Majesty. Serve me? Send them all to the Palace of Gathered Beauty. I'll choose personally. Greetings, Sect Master. Why did you urgently summon me out of seclusion? What is it about? The Sun Moon Holy Cult has the Tang Court behind it. The Orthodox Alliance alone can't destroy it. What do you need me to do? You are the Dragon Tiger Palace's divine maiden, and you've reached the half-step primordial profound realm. Only your illusion arts can control Li Yixu. Li Yixu is choosing consorts. Infiltrate the imperial palace and control him with your illusion arts. That will cut off the court's support for the Sun Moon Holy Cult. As the Dragon Tiger Palace's divine maiden, I would have to use such a method to approach the Tang Emperor. I'm afraid it would damage the sect's reputation. If we can't cut off the court's support, the Dragon Tiger Palace will be wiped out sooner or later. After you succeed, you will remain the Dragon Tiger Palace's divine maiden. The sect is in danger. I have a duty to help. A mere boy emperor will become my puppet with the slightest illusion spell. He brought this on himself by making an enemy of the Dragon Tiger Palace. System notification. You have a new check-in opportunity. Check in now? I have divine generals and elite troops under my command. But I'm only in the Vajra realm myself. To break through quickly, I'll have to rely on the system. Check-in successful. Congratulations. You have gained 300 years of cultivation. 300 years of cultivation? I'm already at the peak of the Vajra realm. With another 300 years of cultivation, could I directly enter the land immortal realm? 300 years of cultivation only brought me to the peak of the celestial phenomenon realm. Still, it's enough to handle the situation. Your Majesty, the 52 candidates recommended by the ministers have all been sent to the Palace of Gathered Beauty. Please go and select one. Let's go take a look. Your Majesty may choose one woman you favor to attend you at Yellow Dragon Hall tonight. That one, and him. Summon those three tonight. Yes, Your Majesty. What a wise and benevolent ruler. He's nothing but a lustful, foolish emperor. I won't have any qualms about taking advantage of a man like that. Your Majesty, let me serve you tonight. This candidate definitely has a problem. Don't alert her yet. Let's see what she's planning. Li Yixu, I am your master. Remember that. I am your master. The illusion spell has entered his mind. Soon, this Tang Emperor will obey me completely. Is this fun? Here, take it back. Master. Congratulations, noble Lady Luo. Last night, His Majesty kept only you for the night. This morning, he ordered that you be named a noble lady. Noble Lady Luo, I failed to control Li Yixu. Instead, I fell under his illusion spell. He even made me a noble lady. Li Yixu, you and I are sworn enemies. The sect master's mind control failed. She fell under Li Yixu's illusion spell instead. He kept her overnight and made her a noble lady. After returning to the mountain, she shut herself away. Send word to the Beggar Clan and Mountua sect at once. Ask both sect masters to come to Dragon Tiger Palace. We must discuss wiping out the Sun Moon cult. Li Yixu humiliated Qingsheng. The Dragon Tiger Palace and the Tang Court are now sworn enemies. As you command. The three righteous sects suddenly moved to force a final battle. and they far outmatch the Sun Moon cult. If the court doesn't support Lord Dongfeng, I'm afraid they won't hold out. Luo Qingcheng failed to control the immortal. That drove Dragon Tiger Palace into a rage. The Righteous Alliance's sudden counterattack must be related to this. I understand. You may leave. This old servant takes his leave. With my current cultivation, destroying the 3 sects would be easy. But I shouldn't reveal my trump card too soon. I'll send the new summon instead. Congratulations, host. You've earned this month's summon. Summon now. Summon. Summon successful. Demon Goddess Yan Lingji. Peak Celestial Manifestation Realm. Peak Celestial Manifestation Realm. She is the perfect choice to support the Sun Moon cult. Who dares trespass in the Tang Imperial Palace? Your Majesty. Your Majesty, there's an assassin. An assassin? Unicao, are you talking about me? Her name is Yan Lingji. I sent her to reinforce the Sun Moon cult, a celestial manifestation grandmaster. Is that still not enough? No wonder she knocked me back with one palm. Yan Lingji, hear my command. I am at your service. Go to the Sun Moon cult at once. Help Dongfeng Bubai destroy the Righteous Alliance and unite the martial world. Yes, Your Majesty. And bring noble Lady Luo back from Dragon Tiger Palace. What if she refuses to return? Then kill her. Dongfeng Bubai, your power is waning. Surrender now. Do you really intend to fight all 3 of us alone? And oppose the imperial court? You dare speak of power? Your 3 sects' centuries-old traditions will soon be destroyed by your own hands. Without the court's support, how would the Sun Moon cult dare to swallow up the martial world? Today, we destroy the Sun Moon cult first, then kill Li Xiu. With this rabble of yours, you think you can kill His Majesty? And who might you be? Yan Lingji, at His Majesty's service. By imperial order, I have come for your 3 heads. So Li Shu sent reinforcements. Leave this woman to me. I just mastered a dual cultivation technique. She's the perfect candidate. Dual cultivation. That sounds fun. If you can beat me, this girl will agree. Sect Master Yu, watch out. Who's next? Chief Shi, attack from the front. I'll circle around and risk everything. It may be our only chance. All right. Sect Master Wang now. Sorry, Sect Master Shi. You despicable coward! If the 3 factions fall, the demonic sects will grow stronger, and the martial world will descend into chaos. Is this really what the court wants to see? Whether the martial world is peaceful or not is up to His Majesty. I'm only here to take your head. The Heavenly Maiden Alliance has been wiped out. All 3 sect leaders died in battle. I'm already halfway to the Finger Mystic realm, yet Li Xiu countered me with ease. Even a perfected Finger Mystic expert. You're Lady Luo. You're one of Li Xiu's people, a celestial phenomena expert. Even a favored lady of the palace can't call His Majesty by name. That is disrespectful to His Majesty. A celestial phenomenon expert and a grandmaster at that.
His Majesty ordered me to escort you back to the palace.
If you refuse, you may stay here. No, I'll go with you. The Dragon Tiger Palace fell because of His Majesty. Don't you hate him? What good would hatred do? His Majesty never gave me a choice between the palace and freedom. It was always the palace or death. You're as clever as ever. No wonder His Majesty is willing to give you another chance to live. Please, this way. Li Shu's heart is impossible to read. And he has ruthless men like Yan Linking at his side. One careless move from now on, and I could lose my life. Your Majesty, Miss Yan Lingjiao alone killed. The leaders of the Dragon Tiger Palace, the Beggars Sect, and Mount Hua. The Righteous Alliance has completely collapsed. What about Lady Luo? She's back in the palace. I arranged for palace matrons to teach her the harem's etiquette. At least she knows her place. Deliver my verbal decree. Order Yan Lingji and Dongfeng Wuyi to continue pacifying the martial world, and purge every martial faction within the Tang Empire. Those who surrender will be spared. Those who resist will be killed. As you command, Your Majesty. The martial world is settled. I now have 2 more commanders and 3 elite armies. It's time to expand the Tang Empire. The first land and census audit is complete. We recovered 80 million taels in unpaid taxes. Every coin is in the treasury. Begin the second audit as soon as possible. I want every plot of land and every person in the realm registered in the imperial records. As you command. Now that the warlords are subdued and the treasury is full, Nanjiao keeps raiding our borders. I request permission to send troops and destroy Nanjiao, to pacify the southern frontier once and for all. Request granted. Deliver my decree. Order Prince Wan Baiqi to lead 200,000 tiger leopard cavalry against Nanjiao. Destroy Nanjiao within 1 month. Do not fail. Long live Your Majesty. Long live Your Majesty.
His Majesty has finally issued the order.
Prince Wan, His Majesty gives you 1 month to destroy Nanjiao. Why would I need a month? 10 days will be enough. I've already surveyed Nanzhao's terrain and mapped out our route. The army has already been sent to the border. All generals, hear my orders. At your command, order the Minister of War to lead nearly 200,000 Iron Eagle troops along the eastern route through Hichuan. Launch a feint against Nanzhao's eastern strongholds. I will personally lead 200,000 tiger leopard cavalry across the Dadu River. We will march day and night and seize Nanzhao's capital Tay. As you command. Baiqi has split nearly 400,000 Tang troops into 2 armies. They've invaded Nanjiao. The Iron Eagles on the eastern route are attacking Huizhou. Baiqi himself leads the tiger leopard cavalry and has taken 19 cities in a row. In less than 5 days, he'll be at the gates of Tay. Nanjiao has fewer than 100,000 troops left. My lords, does anyone have a plan to repel the enemy? Our only option now is to ask Tubo for help. Have Tubo attack the Tang army's rear. Distant water can't put out a nearby fire. By the time Tubo's army arrives, Nanjiao will already be gone. Prime Minister, what do you suggest? Open the city gates at once and surrender to Baiqi. If Your Majesty submits willingly, there may still be a chance to survive.
If we keep resisting,
we'll only lose the country and our lives. Nanjiao has stood for centuries. How can I let it fall under my rule? Baiqi must have bribed you. Guards, drag Zhang Chang out and execute him. Surrender is Nanzhao's only way out. Your Majesty, please reconsider. Your Majesty, I hear the Tang Emperor favors beautiful women. Why not arrange a marriage alliance? We could make the Tang army withdraw without losing a single soldier. You mean offer a princess to Li Xiu in exchange for the Tang army's withdrawal? I know a Miao priestess skilled in sorcery. Have her pose as the princess for the marriage, then secretly place a curse on Li Zhu and force the Tang army to withdraw. Good, if we can control Li Xiu, the entire Tang Empire will answer to Nanjiao. Leave this to the imperial preceptor. I anticipated the Tang army's arrival. The priestess has already headed north with the marriage delegation. They're just outside Chang'an now, waiting for Your Majesty's letter. Good. Send the message at once. Tell her to begin. Prince Wan has taken 19 Nanjiao cities in a row and is closing in on Tay. Nanjiao will fall within 10 days at most. As expected of my Prince Wan, Nanzhao's mountains are treacherous, yet they still can't stop Baiqi's advance. Your Majesty, Nanzhao's ruler wishes to become a vassal of Tang, cede territory, and offer Princess Nanzhao in marriage. He asks the court to halt its advance. Nanzhao is already in the palm of my hand. Offering land and a marriage alliance now is too late. The Nanzhao marriage delegation has arrived outside Chang'an. Shall we send them back? Number. If Nanzhao loses all hope, they'll fight to the death and increase our casualties. Pretend to accept the marriage alliance for now. Keep Nanzhao's ruler calm, then secretly send Bai Qi my decree to speed up his advance and capture Tay in one strike. Your Majesty is wise. I'll order the Court of State Ceremonies to escort the delegation into the palace. Princess Nashang of Nanzhao pays respects to the Tang. Emperor, you may rise. My father sent me here to show Nanzhao's sincerity in submitting to Tanga. If your Majesty agrees to the marriage alliance, Nanzhao will cede half its territory and pay tribute to Tang for generations. We will guard the southern frontier for your Majesty. A marriage alliance isn't out of the question. But my terms are different from the ones your ruler proposed. As long as your Majesty agrees to the marriage, Nanzhao will accept any terms at all. My terms are these: abolish Nanzhao as a kingdom, and have the entire nation submit to Tang. After Nanzhao's ruler surrenders, I will make him Duke Anil, and grant him fertile land and a mansion. He can spend the rest of his life in Chang'an. If he refuses to surrender, then once Bai Qi breaches Tay, not one member of the Nanzhao royal family will survive. I will do everything I can to persuade my father to accept your Majesty's terms. Accept my terms, or Nanzhao will cease to exist. For a princess, you don't seem to care at all. Now that I belong to your Majesty, your interests come first. What if I ordered you to kill Nanzhao's ruler and the entire royal family? Whatever your Majesty commands, I will carry it out. You'd even kill your own father and kin. This princess is truly ruthless. What? At such close range, he still blocked it. The Tang Empress is a peerless master. I knew it all along. Nanzhao's marriage offer had to be a trap, if I'm not mistaken. You're a fake Nanzhao princess too, aren't you? Clever.
Tang Emperor.
You're so young, yet so shrewd. If you weren't Nanzhao's sworn foe, this old woman would hate to kill you. This old woman? So you're an old hag. You posed as a princess to kill the emperor. You won't leave the palace today. Little emperor, worry about yourself first. When we touched just now, I planted the brain god Jiu in your body. Once it enters the blood, there's no cure. Soon, it'll burrow into your brain and turn you into a walking corpse. This is the brain god Jiu you meant? Impossible! My brain god Jiu. It clearly entered Li Shu's bloodstream. How could he pull it out barehanded? Miao Jiu insects have truly opened my eyes. I wonder if this Jiu recognizes its master. If I put it in your body, will it eat your brain? It mustn't fall into that little emperor's hands. Your Majesty, careful, it's poisonous. Cao Zhenchun, don't let her escape. Old eunuch, take one more step, and I'll kill this little beauty. If she's the emperor's consort, can you afford that? Eunuch Cao. What's going on? There's another assassin in the palace. A mere Vajra realm dares assassinate His Majesty. You've got a death wish. Who are you? Ah, the celestial phenomenon realm. You offended His Majesty and still want to leave? Your Majesty. Your servant arrived too late. I frightened you. No matter, that old hag can't hurt me. It's just little Lin was poisoned. He may be bedridden for a few days. Your Majesty, what should we do with Nanzhao's marriage delegation? Must I teach you that? This old servant understands. Bai Qi's troops are at the city walls. Our defenders keep deserting. As long as the priestess controls Li Xiu, Nanzhao still has a chance. Imperial advisor, did the plan work? Has the Tang Emperor been controlled by the priestess? The priestess's life-bound Jiyu is dead. The plan failed. He already… What? Your Majesty, the Tang army breached the city. Bai Qi is already inside. Hurry, run. Bai Qi is in the city. I've stationed 500,000 troops at the south gate. As long as we reach the south gate, we can fight our way out. Go! Leave the palace now! My consorts and children are still in the rear palace. Eunuchs and palace guards, bring them to the gate now. Duan Qingyun, imperial advisor, break out with me. Bai Qi. How did he get here so fast? He's here alone. We still have a chance. General Bai Qi, spare my life. The palace treasures. I will offer them all to the great Tang. He let me go, without leaving a single one alive. Your Majesty, Prince Wan has conquered Tai City. He exterminated the Nanzhao royal family. Nanzhao is no more. Congratulations, Your Majesty. Abolish the name Nanzhao. Establish Yunnan Circuit instead. The Ministry of Personnel will appoint officials to re-register the households, distribute the land, waive taxes for 1 year, enforce Great Tang law throughout Yunnan Circuit. I want the land and the people's hearts to truly become part of the Great Tang. We obey Your Majesty's decree. How is Luo Qingqiang since returning to the palace? She's been settled in Chengel Palace since the Dragon Tiger Palace fell. He has refused to see anyone. Take me to Chengel Palace. I'll explain everything to him myself. I pay my respects, Your Majesty. The Dragon Tiger Palace opposed the court. Its defeat was his own choice. I didn't come today to force you to confess for your sect. Then how will Your Majesty deal with me? I'll give you 2 choices. If you're willing to stay, all past grievances will be forgiven. If you don't want to stay, I'll give you your freedom. From now on, you must not oppose the court again. You really will let me go, Your Majesty? I want the whole world to submit willingly, not to force a resentful woman to stay. The Dragon Tiger Palace is gone. Where else can I go? I am willing to stay, but I can't forget what happened to my sect. I don't need insincere flattery. Stay for now. We'll discuss the rest later. Your Majesty, since you restored the civil service exams, the first metropolitan exam has ended. Over 300 tribute scholars qualified for the palace exam. Bring them in. Among those selected are students from the 4 great academies, as well as many sons of humble families. Wang Xiu, Cao Shuang, and the others were especially outstanding in policy essays. When I select talent, I don't look at family background, nor do I care about empty boasts from their teachers. I only care whether they can solve real problems. The palace exam will be held tomorrow morning at Jixian Hall. The Ministry of Rights will oversee the examination hall. No one may interfere with the grading. I obey Your Majesty's decree. If the Great Tang is to wage war abroad, we must first eliminate threats within. At tomorrow's palace exam, I will show His Majesty a policy that can truly be put to use. Young lords, please enter the hall. His Majesty is even younger than many officials here. Your Majesty, all the palace exam candidates have arrived. We can begin. Today's palace exam will be on the unification of the realm. I am not talking about the central plains and the barbarians, but every land touched by sunlight. All of it is territory the great Tang must claim. Your Majesty wants to conquer every land touched by sunlight. How shall we answer this policy question? Your Majesty, several examiners and I have completed the preliminary review. Please review them and decide the final palace exam rankings. The Central Plains have fertile soil, while the four barbarians mostly live in harsh, barren lands. A major campaign would only drain the nation's strength. Your Majesty need only make the four barbarians submit on the surface and honor Your Majesty as the common ruler of the world. That would be enough to earn eternal fame. This man only wants to develop the great Tang homeland, trading a tribe's outward submission for an empty title. That goes against the path I asked about. Liu Qingyi is provisionally placed in the second tier. The second tier? He was the top scholar chosen jointly by several academicians and me, and Your Majesty demoted him straight to the second tier? One knows only how to flatter. The other only talks about war on paper. The former goes at the bottom of the third tier. The latter gets dead last. Nanzhao has fallen, and the foreign tribes throughout the realm are shaken. Your Majesty can use the might of Nanzhao's defeat to summon all nations to pay tribute. But the great Tang's internal threats remain. The Judushi of Zhenhai secretly colludes with Fusang and Goryeo. The Judushi of Anxi is allied with Tibet and the Abbasids. If Your Majesty wishes to repel foreign enemies, you must first secure the realm within. Eliminate these two commands first. Then we can turn our attention to Tibet and the Turks. Wang Xiu. This man deserves to make the list. The Turks invade our borders, mostly to plunder wealth and people. But Tibet keeps eating away at the Great Tang's northwest. The two threats are different. Your Majesty should send a great general to defend against the Turks in the north. Then concentrate our forces to crush Tibet. That would be the first step toward conquering the four barbarians. Good, not a single empty word. He clearly distinguished the threats posed by the Turks in Tibet. Cao Shuang. This man comes from a humble family and has little reputation among scholars, so he ranked lower in the preliminary review. The civil service exams select people for talent, not reputation. For this palace exam, Cao Shuang is the top scholar, Wang Xiu is second, Fan Bing is third. I obey Your Majesty's decree. Cao Shuang's essay on conquering the enemy shows extraordinary talent. He is hereby named top scholar. Thank you for Your Majesty's grace. Cao Shuang, I appoint you as secretary in the Ministry of War. Assist the Minister of War in preparing the campaign against the barbarians. Your servant accepts the decree. The world only sees family and reputation. Only Your Majesty saw my ability. In this war, I must not disappoint Your Majesty.
In your policy essay, you argued we should strike Tibet first.
If Tibet and the Turks attack at the same time, how should the Great Tang respond? In the north, Zhang Yu has 100,000 snow dragon riders, enough to hold off the Turks. The court need only concentrate its main force against Tibet, then cut off its retreat, and defeat them one by one. Good. Your first assignment is to turn this strategy into military orders. I obey Your Majesty's decree. The Emperor of the Great Tang has announced a campaign against the four barbarians. Tibet is his next target. Rather than wait for the Great Tang to attack, we should strike first. I request command of 800,000 troops to march straight on Chang'an. Approved. Contact the Turks as well, and attack the Great Tang from both sides. I obey your decree. Tibet has attacked the Tang from the west. Give me 300,000 armored horsemen. I will take Tingzhou and kill Xiangjun. Tibet will tie down the main Tang army.
If I take Tingzhou as well?
The glory of destroying the Tang and the future throne will be mine. Reminder, host, you have this month's sign-in opportunity. Sign in now. It's the happiest time of the month again. System sign in now. Sign in successful. Congratulations, host. You received 300,000 Beiwei army soldiers. 300,000 Beiwei army soldiers? The most elite troops under Yu Fei. The Beiwei army once made the Jin invaders cry out. It's easy to shake a mountain, but not the Yu family army. The 300,000 Beiwei soldiers are waiting outside Chang'an. Awaiting your orders? Even without a commander. The 300,000 Beiwei soldiers are enough to dominate the world. Your Majesty, an urgent report from the border. Tibet's 800,000 troops have already breached Dasan Pass and entered the Guangdong region. They're advancing on Chang'an. The Turks' 300,000 horsemen are marching south as well. They have reached the outskirts of Tingzhou. Ignore the Turks for now. Xiang, you will handle them. As for Tibet's 800,000 troops, I have my own arrangements. Your Majesty, Xiang Yu is invading. Bai Qi is stationed in Yunnan. The Guangdong defenses are weak. If we don't deploy soon, Chang'an is in grave danger. Your Majesty, I urge you to summon General Bai Qi at once and have him lead his light cavalry day and night back to Guangdong to defend Chang'an. Yes, yes. Yunnan is secure. Bai Qi should move as well. Deliver the edict. Order him to mobilize all 400,000 troops and seize provisions from Bashu, then strike straight at Tibet's capital. It's time to bring Tibet into the Tang Empire. Your Majesty is mobilizing Bai Qi, not to send him back to Chang'an, but to invade Tibet itself? Tibet is cold, high, and treacherous. We don't even know Luo City's exact location. Bai Qi would be deep in enemy territory alone. It's far too dangerous. Even if he takes Luo City, the 800,000 strong Tibetan army may not retreat. If Chang'an falls first, the Tang Empire still loses. My decision is final. No more discussion. Court is dismissed. Director Cao, as a close aide to the emperor, why didn't you urge His Majesty to recall Bai Qi? His Majesty never takes reckless risks. If he dares send Bai Qi straight into Tibet, he must already have a way to crush 800,000 enemies. General, 300,000 Turkic horsemen are closing in on Tingzhou. The Turks claim every citizen is a soldier, with 1 million men in armor. Yet they sent only 300,000 this time. They must think little of me, Xiang Yu. After years of war, the Snow Dragon Banner Army has barely 90,000 troops left. The enemy has 300,000, and the general still thinks they sent too few. General, the Turkic commander is Tuli, son of Jili Khan. They say he's a fierce and skilled warrior, nothing like that spoiled Prince Yili. I don't care if it's Jili, Yili, or Tuli. Anyone who dares set foot on Tang soil will lose 300,000 heads. I, the prince, will gladly take them. His Majesty ordered me not to return to Guangdong. I am to lead the army straight into Tibet and seize Luo City. Tibet is bitterly cold and difficult to cross. Are we truly to follow this order? Follow it. If His Majesty dares send me straight for Luo City, then he has a hidden plan and a backup strategy. Gather provisions from Bashu at once. 200,000 Tiger Leopard cavalry as the vanguard. 200,000 Iron Eagle warriors in the center. We march today.
Take Luo City within a month.
Congratulations, host. You have received this month's summoning chance. Summon now. Summon. Summoning successful. God Demon Yu Fei. Perfected Jixuan Realm. Weapon. Liquan Divine Spear. Physique. Martial Saint Physique. Expert in commanding armies and waging war. The 300,000 Beigu troops have finally gotten the commander they truly needed. Yu Fei has arrived at the Imperial Palace and is on his way to meet you, host. Yu Fei, I have high hopes for you. Your Majesty, the Tibetan army has seized Longyu and breached Fufeng. Their 300,000-man vanguard has reached Xianyang, less than 100 miles from Chang'an. Your Majesty, please retreat to Luoyang for safety. As long as Your Majesty remains safe, you can summon Bai Qi and Xiang Yu and retake Chang'an later. My loyal ministers, don't be alarmed. The Tibetan army won't enter Chang'an. Letting them advance deep into Guangzhou is precisely my plan to lure them in. A plan to lure them in? Look closely, my loyal ministers. The Tibetan vanguard has reached Xianyang, but the rear guard is still hundreds of miles away. Their overconfident army has advanced too far, leaving the front and rear unable to support each other. This is the perfect chance to wipe them out. But where are the troops to counterattack? And where is the commander who can decide the war in one battle? Summon General Yu Fei to the throne room. Your subordinate, Yu Fei, pays respects to your majesty. Rise. Thank you, your majesty. Yu Fei, I appoint you Grand General of the Pacified West. Lead 200,000 Beiwei troops against Tubo. Leave 100,000 to guard Chang'an, and await further orders. Are you confident? 300,000 Beiwei troops. 300,000 elite Beiwei troops.
His Majesty has given me an army far
greater than Yu's former forces. 80,000 Tubo troops will be easy prey. Good. I don't want them driven back. I want all 800,000 Tubo troops buried in Guangzhou. Not one Tubo soldier will leave alive. At most 3 days, Chang'an will fall. Even if Bai Qi reaches Luo City, he won't save Li Xiu. It would be better if the king died. The entire 800,000-man main force is in my hands. Then I'll take his place. Once I take Chang'an, I'll spare your life. You'll wash my feet every day. Reporting, General. A large Tang army has appeared near Chang'an. About 200,000 men. They're marching toward Xianyang. Who commands the Tang army? Is it Xiang Yu or Bai Qi? Neither. The army bears the banner of the Pacified West Army. Its commander is named Yu Fei, an unknown general with 200,000 hastily gathered troops. Dares challenge my 800,000. Give the order to march. Destroy Yu Fei first, then take Chang'an. Yes, General. 20,000 infantry dare face 300,000 Tubo cavalry on open ground. All troops charge. Crush them. All troops charge. 1 Tang soldier killed. Earns 1 ounce of silver. 1 Tang general killed. Earns 10 ounces. Hold formation. No one attacks without my order.
Attack?
Don't stop. Scatter their formation. Then the Tang infantry will be helpless before us. We're down 100,000 men, and they're all infantry. So why are they slaughtering my cavalry? Stop the frontal assault. Spread out immediately. Circle around both flanks. The Tang put all their elite troops in front. The other directions must be exposed. Tens of thousands of cavalry are already dead. The Beiwei formation has no weakness. The Tubo cavalry is losing its nerve. The time to crush them has come. Imperial Guards, break the enemy! No retreat. Hold formation. Kill them. Come back. All of you get back here. The time has come. Scout cavalry, charge with me. Our target is Tubo Commander Rilba. General, the 300,000-man vanguard has fallen. We must retreat. There are still 500,000 infantry in the rear. Once we join the rear army and reorganize our forces, we'll still have the numbers. Retreat! Hurry! The Tang Snow Dragon cavalry is here. Why panic? I have 300,000 heavy cavalry. They have fewer than 100,000 snow dragons. We have the advantage. We'll wipe them out today. Then the snow dragon's fame will belong to the Turks. Lord Tuli, we have a problem. Our left wing is under heavy attack by the snow dragons. What? The snow dragon banner was clearly in front. When did it appear on the left? Lord Thule, our right wing is under attack too. The snow dragon banner has also appeared in our rear. Lord Thule, we're surrounded by the snow dragons. Surrounded my ass. The Turks have 300,000 cavalry. The snow dragons have fewer than 100,000. They have only a third of our strength. How could they surround us? Split 100,000 cavalry into 4 groups. They can't all be the main force. Engage them. Find out what we're facing. Lord Thule, the left wing has collapsed. The right wing can't hold either. The Tang have pierced both our front and rear. All 4 groups are main forces. Whoever retreats will be executed by me. Help me onto my horse. General Fox has been killed. Report. General Yu Fei used infantry to defeat cavalry at Xianyang.
He routed 300,000 Tubo vanguard troops
And is now retaking Longyu and Hexi. Tubo was only one route. What news from the northern campaign? A great victory at Tingzhou. Xiang Yu's snow dragon cavalry crushed 300,000 Turkic horsemen. Over 200,000 enemy troops fell, including Lord Thule. The Turkic main force is destroyed. Tubo has no more reinforcements. Reward Xiang Yu and Yu Fei. Order Yu Fei to keep pursuing them. I want Tubo's entire 800,000-man army left in Guangzhou. Also order the 100,000 Beiwei troops guarding Chang'an to march west at once. And join Yu Fei. Surround Fufang. As you command. We've lost 7 battles in a row. Nearly 600,000 troops are down to fewer than 200,000. The saying has spread through the army. Han troops are easy. Yu's army is hard. Morale is about to collapse. Switch from offense to defense. Hold Longyu at all costs. As long as Turkic reinforcements enter the central plains, we still have a chance to turn this around. Thule is dead. The 300,000 Turkic cavalry is nearly wiped out. The Turkic reinforcements are defeated. Our army can fight no more. General, return to Tubo at once. General, order the retreat. Retreat. General, 100,000 Tang troops have taken Dasan Pass. Our route back to Tubo is completely cut off. What? General, wake up. If you don't wake up now, we'll have no choice but to surrender the city. We can't surrender. Our escape route is cut off. Our only choice is to fight to the death. Reorganize the troops at once. Tonight, we'll fight the Tang to the death. Yes, General. The remaining 200,000 can't be saved. I won't die with them. As long as I make it back to Tubo alive, I can rise again. Stop that man. He's dressed like a civilian. Why stop him? No civilian would leave the city alone during a battle, much less head straight for Dasan Pass. Surrender immediately. Realba, where do you think you're going? Yu Fei. If I kill you, I can turn this defeat around. I'm the chosen disciple of Dharma King Tianlun. I've already reached the peak of the Vajra realm. You dared pursue me alone? You've come looking for death. You abandoned 200,000 soldiers to save yourself. And you still call yourself a general? How are you this fast? General Yu, what should we do with him? Cut off his head. Fire it into Fufang City. Let the Tubo commanders who plan to hold out see that their general abandoned them and fled. We've searched the entire city. Rilba is nowhere to be found. He must have abandoned us and fled. General. He escaped the city, but the Tang killed him. Where can we run now? Rilba is dead. Our escape route is gone. Continuing to resist will only doom the entire city. We surrender. Those who surrender will be spared. General Yu Fufeng is secured. All 200,000 Tubo remnants have surrendered. Report this to His Majesty at once. The 800,000 Tubo troops have been completely pacified. The mission His Majesty gave Yu Fei has been completed without a single error. Your Majesty, Yu Fei has pacified all Tubo forces in Guangzhong. The 200,000 prisoners await disposition. Send them all to Lingnan and Yunnan to reclaim the southern wilderness. What about Bai Qi? Bai Qi has launched a surprise attack on Luo's city. The Tubo king and court are trapped in the isolated city. At most 3 days, the gates will fall. The Qing forces in the rear have been destroyed. Yet the Tubo king still refuses to surrender. It seems he's waiting on his final trump card. Tubo's last hope is the imperial preceptor Master Tianlan. He has reached the celestial manifestation realm. He's meditating in seclusion inside the palace. Send word to Yan Linji. Go to the Tubo palace. I never want to hear the name Master Tianlan again. As you command. It's the Queen. Your Majesty, the Imperial Preceptor has broken through to the mid-celestial manifestation realm. He just emerged from seclusion. We welcome the Imperial Preceptor's return. Imperial Preceptor, Tubo stands at the brink of destruction. Please defeat our enemies. I'll kill Bai Qi first. Then go to Chang'an and take Li Zhu's head. You want to kill His Majesty? You're not qualified. What demon woman are you? How dare you cause trouble in the Tubo palace? Yan Lingji, at His Majesty's service. I came by imperial order to take your head. Die! A mere mid-celestial manifestation cultivator dares act so boldly? This is bad. Imperial Preceptor! Since you've come, help Bai Qi one more time. General, the Tubo Palace is on fire. Give the order to attack.
Take Luo's city before dawn.
There was no fire when we were outside the city. How did the Tubo Palace suddenly catch fire like this? The only one who could burn through the palace in an instant is Flame Spirit Ji, sent by His Majesty. General, shall we order the troops to put out the fire? Order all troops to extinguish the blaze and kill every survivor. Announce that the Tubo ruler refused to suffer humiliation and set fire to the palace, burning himself to death. Report to His Majesty at once. Losi City has fallen. Tubo will soon be destroyed. Its lands will soon all belong to the Tang. Prince Wan has conquered Losi City. The Tubo ruler burned himself to death. The garrisons everywhere are surrendering at the first sign of defeat. Tubo's fate is sealed. Minister of Revenue, at your service. Abolish the name Tubo and establish Qinghai Tibet Circuit. Discard all the old systems and establish Tang prefectures and counties. The Ministry of Revenue will appoint officials to take office. I obey your decree. Your Majesty, Tubo's customs differ from those of the Tang. If we impose Tang institutions too suddenly, could it provoke resistance from the local tribes? How dare they rebel? Then let Bai Qi deal with them. Minister of Finance, at your service. How is the survey of land and households progressing? The old Tang territories have nearly all been surveyed. Only the newly established Yunnan and Qinghai Tibet circuits remain unregistered. Tax season is almost here. Yunnan and Qinghai Tibet must also speed up and complete their registers. I accept your decree. The biennial tax deadline is approaching. Without a full treasury, how can I support nearly 1 million troops as they conquer every direction? After the 3 Orthodox sects were destroyed, the Sun-Moon Holy Church also subdued dozens of minor demonic sects. The remaining demonic sects have joined forces to strike back and have been ambushing our disciples one after another. These little fleas of the demonic sects are truly annoying. It seems they want to follow the 3 Orthodox sects and vanish from the martial world forever. Holy Maiden, I'm here. Among the demonic sects, which forces are the strongest? The 6 demonic paths are the extreme evil sect and the emotion extinguishing path, the heaven mending pavilion, heavenly lotus sect, demon aspect sect, and moon worshipping demon cult. These 6 are the supreme sects of the demonic path.
Each one
has a Jixuan master guarding it.
If the 6 demonic paths join forces, the Sun-Moon Holy Church may not be able to withstand them. The 6 paths are rife with internal conflict. We shouldn't fight them head-on. We should outwit them and defeat them one by one. How do we outwit them? I was once the holy maiden of the moon-worshipping demon cult. Even now, the moon-worshipping demon cult doesn't know my true identity. Allow me to return to the moon-worshipping demon cult and help the cult masters subdue them. That will give us a foothold among the 6 demonic paths. I'll leave this to you. Succeed, and I'll make you vice cult master. Fail, and you know the rules. I'll carry out your order. Everyone in the Sun-Moon Holy Church has taken the corpse brain elixir. Without my antidote, no one can survive. If he's smart, he won't betray me. As long as the 6 paths join forces to destroy the Sun-Moon Holy Church, my moon-worshipping demon cult can take advantage of their victory to surpass the other 5 sects and become the leader of the demonic path. Who? Oh, it's you. Your disciple greets you, Master. Xianyan, you're really still alive. It's good to have you back. Continue assisting me from now on and help expand the moon-worshipping demon cult. Master, I return this time to repay you and the moon-worshipping demon cult for raising me. I've brought back a plan that will let the moon-worshipping demon cult crush the other 5 great sects without lifting a finger and become first among the 6 demonic paths. Oh, what plan? Submit to the Tang court and swear allegiance to the Sun-Moon Holy Church. What did you say? If we submit to the Tang and the Sun-Moon Holy Church, the moon-worshipping cult can use both powers to surpass the other 5 paths and become the leader of the demonic path. The Sun-Moon Holy Church is the demonic path's greatest enemy. How could the moon-worshipping cult join the enemy? Don't mention this again. I gave you a chance to live, Master. You failed to take it. You ungrateful disciple, you joined forces with outsiders and betrayed your sect. Master, the waves behind on the Yangtze drive on those before. You're no longer worthy to be cult master. I'll kill you. What? Master, this is what happens when you refuse to read the times. You can't blame your disciple. Quite a crowd has come. I'll take the Holy Maiden and leave. Go ahead, cult master. I can handle what's next on my own. Master, you can't die. Master. Cult master. The cult master is dead. Your Highness, Holy Maiden, what exactly happened? I rushed back after receiving Master's letter. As soon as I entered the study, I saw him lying there. A black-clad master, at least at the Jixuan realm, escaped through the window. This is outrageous. Master was stabbed in the back by surprise. The killer must have been someone he trusted, and someone who had also reached the Jixuan realm. Among those familiar with the cult master, only the leaders of the other 5 paths are Jixuan masters. The letter said Awakens had recently offered peace. The cult master planned to step down and retire with him, and pass the position of cult master to the Holy Maiden. Awakens must have only pretended to seek peace, then killed him when he was off guard. Damn it, we in the Demon Aspect sect are sworn enemies. Holy Maiden, the moon-worshipping holy church can't be without a leader for even one day. Please succeed him as Pathmaster and take charge. Xianyan never wanted this position, but the holy church is in danger, and it was Master's dying wish. I can only take over as cult master, and lead the moon-worshipping cult to the top of the 6 demonic paths. Greetings, cult master. No wonder His Majesty kept this woman alive. Her schemes truly are extraordinary. Tell Dongfang not to send a letter to the 6 demonic paths. Those willing to submit to the court and hand over their sect rosters and treasuries may preserve their traditions. This old servant obeys your decree. The other 5 paths will never accept it. Once they surround the moon-worshipping cult, I can wipe out the demonic path in one stroke. Your Majesty, the other 5 paths have all refused. The moon-worshipping demon cult has publicly submitted to the court. The 5 paths sent an envoy to the moon-worshipping cult to demand an explanation. Tell Yan Lingxing to wait for him. If this envoy dies, the 5 paths will naturally reveal themselves together. Shangguan Xianyan, come out and face me, Crown Prince. None of the 5 path masters came. They only sent a nobody like you. I'm the chief disciple of the emotion-extinguishing path master, and I represent the 5 demonic paths. So you're just a messenger. I'm also a half-step Jixuan master. Yet he stopped my attack with 1 finger. He is, after all, the envoy jointly sent by the martial sects. Once he dies, the martial sects will surely unite and attack. That's exactly what His Majesty is waiting for. The martial sects really couldn't sit still. The host has earned this month's sign-in opportunity. Sign in now? Sign in. Sign in successful. Congratulations, host. You received 2 basic God Demon upgrade cards. What do they do? They can help a God Demon at the Vajra realm advance by 1 level. The current eligible users are Cao Zhenkin and Shang Yu. Use them now. It must be His Majesty's divine power. From 10,000 miles away, His Majesty actually helped me break through. This technique is nothing short of divine. The Juking Crown Prince was an envoy sent by the martial world. Yet the moon-worship demon cult killed him. They clearly don't take us seriously. The Juking Crown Prince was halfway to the profound realm. Who in the moon-worship cult could kill him now? According to our spies, the attacker was a mysterious woman. She may have reached the celestial phenomenon realm. If the moon-worship cult truly had someone at that level, they would have ruled the 6 realms by now. Why would they need to serve the imperial court? That woman most likely came from the Sun-Moon divine cult. Shangguan Xianren defected long ago. They were also involved in the former cult master's death. But that's the celestial phenomenon realm. How are we supposed to deal with her? Leave her to me. Everyone, assemble at the Evil Extremity sect in 5 days. Destroy the moon worship cult first. Then destroy the Sun-Moon divine cult. 5 great demon sects attacking the moon worship cult. Relying on Yan Lingji alone may be risky. Fortunately, my summoning chance is ready this month. Summon him now. Summoning successful. Congratulations, host, you have obtained demon god Zhongba. Zhongba is at the peak of the celestial phenomenon realm. Technique. 3-part primordial key. Abilities: Heavenly Frost Fist, Cloud Discharging Palm, and Wind God Leg. He plans far ahead. He's skilled at ruling the martial world, at the peak of the celestial phenomenon realm, and versed in political strategy. He's perfect to conquer the martial world for me. Zhang Ba is already in the Imperial Palace. He's on his way to see you now. Your Majesty, a powerful man calling himself Zhang Ba requests an audience outside. He says he came on your orders. Let him in. Yes, Your Majesty. Your servant, Zhang Ba, pays his respects, Your Majesty. This man's presence is incredibly arrogant, as if he looks down on the entire world. Yet, before His Majesty, he's so humble. Rise. Thank you, Your Majesty. Zhang Ba, I have a mission for you. What is your command, Your Majesty? Go to the moon worship demon cult. If the moon worship demon cult can't withstand the 5 great demon sects, you will intervene and eliminate the enemy. As you command, I will make the entire martial world kneel before Your Majesty. The moon worship demon cult is on high alert. They're preparing to face the 5 great demon sects. The cult master has already sent Lord Yan Linky to oversee the divine cult. Lord Yan Linky has reached the celestial phenomenon realm. The strongest member of the 5 great demon sects has only reached the peak of the profound realm. Even if all 5 sect masters join forces, they still won't be able to defeat him. You don't know the true strength of the 6 paths of the demon sect. The 6 paths have endured for 1,000 years. Long ago, the earthly immortal heavenly demon left behind the heavenly demon codex. Later, it was divided among the 6 paths. The Blood Maiden sect holds its most profound part. Though Ling Hu Shenyu is only at the Jixuan realm, he may still be able to fight a celestial phenomenon master. At this point, we can only place our hopes on him. They're here. The Wu sect's 10,000 followers are just the vanguard. The ones who will truly decide the battle are the 5 sect masters. Up there. As expected, she's at the celestial phenomenon realm. Everyone, join forces and kill her. So young, yet already at the peak of the celestial phenomenon realm. Sect Master Ling Hu, stop holding back. Demonic Heart Seed. The demonic heart seed is complete. So what if she's at the peak of the celestial phenomenon realm? Evil shakes the 9 heavens. A boring trick. This woman is terrifying. The 5 of us form the array. Though the 6 paths immortal trapping array lacks the moon worship branch, it's still enough to trap her. Hold on a little longer. His Majesty's reinforcements will arrive. A Grand Master of the Celestial Phenomenon Realm is about to die by our hands. This battle won't have been in vain. Heaven-shattering fists.
He killed a peak Jixuan realm master with 1 punch.
You're also at the Celestial Phenomenon Realm? We are of the 6 paths of the demon sect. Who exactly are you? Why interfere in the 6 paths affairs? The 6 paths of the demon sect? That's exactly what I'm here to kill. Cloud Dispelling Palm. Oh no. The strongest one is mine. The other 3 are yours? Fine. 3 parts return to origin. The 5 demon sect masters have become prey fought over by 2 celestial phenomenon masters. The truly unfathomable one is His Majesty who commands their loyalty. Zhongba pays respects to Your Majesty. You're back so soon, Your Majesty. The 5 demon sect masters have all been executed. The moon worship crisis is resolved. I've come to report back. Just as expected of you, Zhongba. You handled this beautifully.
Tell me.
How should I reward you? To serve Your Majesty is Zhongba's greatest honor. How would I dare ask for a reward? I know you were born to rule. You won't settle for living under another. So you needn't join the Sun-Moon Divine Sect. You may act independently. Thank you, Your Majesty. The Wu Sect Master is dead. Go wipe out the remaining forces. When it's done, I'll allow you to establish the World Association. You and the Sun-Moon Divine Sect will govern the martial world together. Establish the World Association. That's exactly what I want.
His Majesty has seen right through me.
I won't let Your Majesty down. Governor, Dengzhu's grain stores are empty. Tens of thousands have starved to death. Some have even traded children for food. Please report this to the court and send grain for relief at once. Once the disaster is reported, none of us can escape punishment. As long as we block the news, the court can't hold us accountable. Order the military magistrate to lead the guards and seal off Dengzhu. Don't let any refugees leave. Whoever dares reveal the disaster will pay with his life. Dengzhu is suffering a severe drought. Tens of thousands have starved to death. Yet the local officials blocked the news and concealed the truth. Your Majesty, I request to investigate Dengzhu's disaster and purge the corrupt officials. You've only just entered court. Are you confident? If I fail to uncover the truth in Dengzhu, I'll accept any punishment. I appoint you Imperial Envoy. Relieve the victims within 10 days and find those responsible. I accept Your Majesty's decree. The Eastern Depot serves as the Emperor's eyes and ears, yet Dengzhu's officials hid this until today. This old servant has failed. Please punish me, Your Majesty. I won't pursue it this time. Send someone to protect Wang Shu in secret. Also find out who cut off news from Dengzhu. This old servant obeys. Save them. The disaster is far worse than the secret report said. The Dengzhu governor still dared conceal it. Split into 2 groups and get grain from nearby prefectures. The rest, come with me to the governor's office. The imperial envoy has arrived. Forgive me for failing to welcome you. By imperial order, I'm investigating Dengzhu's disaster. Governor, please cooperate. Disaster? Dengzhu only has a local drought. The so-called catastrophe is malicious rumor. Is there a disaster or not? We'll know after tonight's inspection. Refugees cover the roads outside the city. And you still say Dengzhu has no disaster? They're merely refugees from elsewhere. They have nothing to do with Dengzhu. As long as you report Dengzhu is safe to the capital. These banknotes and beauties are yours. The people are starving to death, yet you won't provide relief. Instead, you try to bribe the imperial envoy with women and money. I will report Dengzhu's true situation to the throne. If Wang Shu reports the truth, we'll all be guilty of deceiving the emperor. Then don't let him return to Chang'an. Kill Wang Zhu tonight, then blame it on bandits. Protect the imperial envoy. Kill, kill, kill. The Dengzhu governor dares assassinate an imperial envoy? Kill, kill, kill. By eunuch Cao's order, we were secretly protecting the imperial envoy.
His Majesty knew this mission was dangerous,
yet still entrusted me with this heavy duty. Tonight, we'll wipe out all these vermin in Dengzhu. Wang Xiu is dead. If the court investigates, say he was attacked by bandits. Whoever leaks the truth, I will show no mercy.
Understood.
How can you still be alive? Attempted murder of an imperial envoy. Concealing the disaster. The evidence is conclusive. Arrest him. I come from the Changsung clan. We've intermarried with the Tang royal family for generations. You dare touch me? No matter how powerful the Changsuns are they greater than His Majesty? Take him away and await the Emperor's judgment. Concealing the disaster, imprisoning the deputy governor, and attempting to assassinate an imperial envoy. The Dengzhou governor has some nerve. For all his crimes combined, his entire family should be executed. He's a member of the Changsung clan. In that case, send him back to the Changsung family and let them deal with him.
His Majesty isn't letting him go. He's testing whether the Changsung clan dares shield him. His Majesty really is showing the Changsung clan favor.
Once I return to my clan, I'll be safe. Arrest this criminal. Yes. Patriarch, His Majesty sent me back to the clan. Clearly, he's showing the Changsung's favor.
His Majesty is testing whether the Changsuns dare shield you.
Keeping you would bury the whole clan with you. Patriarch, save me! Drag him out and execute him. Hand over everyone in his branch involved in this case to the authorities. Open the clan's grain stores. And relieve Dengzhou's victims in His Majesty's name. Yes. Bring me paper and ink. I'll personally write a blood letter begging His Majesty's forgiveness. Chansun Wuji executed the Dengzhou governor that very day. Handed over the clan members involved. And opened the grain stores for relief. He knows how to read the situation. Spare the Changsung clan for now. How is Wang Xu doing? Grain from nearby prefectures has arrived. The disaster is basically under control. Wang Xu is also preparing waterworks to end Dengzhou's drought. He hasn't let me down. Promote Dengzhou's deputy governor, who risked his life to report this, to governor. Let him govern Dengzhou. Punish all other officials involved according to the law. Yes. Chief, Bushan Pavilion is just ahead. This place has commanding terrain. It's perfect as the base of the World Association. From today on, this place belongs to Zhang.